Hello! Welcome! Good morning! Hello! Hi, Twitch! Hi, Twitch! Anyways, hello, Twitch! Hello, Twitch! You can catch me on YouTube these days, since Twitch hath betrayed me. Now, to continue with the beginning of thy show, I shall. But I wanted to get that out of the way. Hello, Twitch. Hi, Twitch. How's it going? I'm doing a restream today, so you'll see me on both platforms. Consider this some kind of viewership war, okay? Just like we're at war, okay? And who am I supporting? I don't know. I don't know, Twitch. You tell me, Twitch. Who am I supporting, Twitch? So we have a special little snacky do lined up for today, okay? Which means I'll be eating these Dr. Pepper Peeps while I wear my Dr. Pepper shirt, so we can really Dr. Pacell out, okay? Yes. Okay, here we are. Here we are, superstar. So enjoy the show. This is just the beginning, you know. And we'll be getting real fucking hot, wet, stank, rank, drenched, and soured, my friends. We'll be getting soured. So I'll be back. I haven't picked this up yet. We're not ready for this yet. And this is the beginning. Okay, this is the beginning. Why does it look like this? I don't know. Let's find out. Shh. Sorry, that was my tummy at the end there. Hi, welcome to the show. Great. We have so many nothings happening. Sweet, delicious nothings. Fun. Okay, we have new breaking news. We do have breaking news today. Things are developing, folks. Things are developing. What are they developing into? I don't know. Some type of hard-on for what? I don't know. Some type of information. Here we are, folks, though, you know. And it's about to go the fuck down. What do I mean by that? I mean crazy shit's happening, okay? Okay? Like, crazy shit, okay? I didn't even get this. Okay, great. These are on mute already? Okay. It's fucking fantastic. So I can carry them over there with no, okay. Oh, that was the Four Nations Square Dancers. Thank you very much for our visual opening today. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I've been doing like the old corn to square dancing ever since like channel 14 public broadcasting and shit. You're just fucking around, you're smoking weed, you're sitting like on your love seat when you're like 17 and shit, and you're just fucking glotzed out. You're about to like fucking what did Nux find? What is this is the most viral debate on the internet right now. We might have to clip at the hip and make sure we get to this shit, you know what I mean? But it just came the fuck out, so I'll let people absorb it at some kind of rate before I jump into it. So, that being said, don't pay attention to these visuals, please. This is interesting, and like, I think we already had this up. I'm not sure, though. So, apologies for his face as well. We have some developing news type of news. And I've configured all the chat bots and nonsense and bullshit. So I'm on Restream. So I'm currently on Twitch and YouTube. And you'll catch me on YouTube mostly when it comes to the chat specifically. But I do hear the chat from Twitch. But I don't have it pulled up, at least ATM. But I think it'll show me both of them on this Restream thing right here. I'm just like, you know, old Andy or whatever the fuck the like 12-year-olds are saying these days. So, I'm going to snap into the fucking news. I think we're good to go. So yeah, hi Twitch, hi. Good to see you back, buddy. And here the fuck we are. Okay, great. Yes, the volumes are strange and wonderful indeed. So if the stream looks shitty or good on one or worse on the other, or whatever the fuck, YouTube has the 4K or 1080p option. I'm going to say 4K option, where the others don't. I think we're a tiger today. So this is Ukraine. And this is Russia not agreeing to adhere to the thing that they said that they would not be doing. So they're doing it anyway. No shit, no duh. Cheers. This is what Russia does. Duh. What did we sell out to let this happen? And now we're still like mocking Ukraine. We're mocking Ukraine. What a bunch of fucking fools. A bunch of fucking fools we are. All right, continue. Anyway, continue. I gotta chug. So chug some coffee with me. Get awake. What is this? Almost first 15 laps. Should I do one more song just to be a dick? My mind's telling me yes, but my body's telling me you don't wanna sing any R. Kelly jams. They look at you funny. They already do, bro. They already do. That being said, let's see. Only the loot can make me happy. It's a deep jam, okay? So, anyway, wow. We are watching live, raw, breaking, news, not autism news. Okay, so let's get the fuck into it. We have death toll rising after Russian missile strikes on Ukrainian city of Sumy. So sue me for taking a light edge about this. But there you go, more bombs, more shit be dropping on like people who are from my area and shit. This is fucking crap. So it is what it is. See the death? See the death? But Nux, my dear friend, is somehow sympathetic towards the Russian sides of this, or in terms of like, you're not taking Zelensky. So you're saying Zelensky's to blame for this when we just got done signing a peace agreement-y treaty type thing, and now Russia went boom, 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 boom. So if you look throughout history, there, Nuxie, it's always this like agreement thing, and then Russia goes, that was funny. Fuck agreement. Just send the missiles anyway. Boom, 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 boom. This is what they do throughout history, and we always send in like America to go die afterwards and shit. That's like Syria and all that other nonsense, and it is what it is, right? Am I right about that? I think I'm right about that. Anyways, okay. Moving forward, we have another, at least 25 people, including 8 children and 5 women were killed in Israeli strikes in northern Israel or some shit. It just says northern. Are they dead? Are these deads? I don't know. Probably dead. These are dead things. See all the dead kids and shit. Wow. So this is happening, okay? All the time. All the fucking time. More deads, more deads. AP, we're supposed to believe the AP. There, we can't believe the Associated Press. They are kind of sensationalist left, and will try to say that like there's more death and shit than there really is, or whatever the fuck. But I mean, there's numbers to believe on both sides. To believe that there's none numbers is the true disservice and stupidity that we're debating here. Anyway, it's under the guise of, again, religious crap, and I'm anti-religious, so there you go. It's not about believing the AP, it's about believing which sides of the Christians or the others, the Muslims. I'm not allowed to say that one because now I'm on Twitch again. You can't say the M word on Twitch because they get all like weird and butthurt about it, but like, you know why? Because the whole Hassan thing and like, you know, Sean and stuff. And I'm not supposed to say anybody's names ever. You know, I'm not supposed to talk about other personalities out there. You know, because it could like, you know, clap your channel and stuff. If you even attempt to like hold one of your fellow streamers accountable for anything they say, that's it. You get clapped. And if you even try to argue back or say like, hey, but this happened, or hey, but this is kind of harassment, they'll just take the other guy's side anyway, because at the core of it, the staff is also down this same avenue of like, you know, those magical religious words that I've just uttered and shit. Am I kind of like flicking the pony right now? I'm flicking the pony just a little bit. So I'll stop flicking the pony and we're going to walk the fuck forward and keep going with, instead of making this personal to deflect from the terrible, see her crying. Those are deads down there, okay? There's deads down there. You think those aren't real deads? Those are real deads. See these people like stacked and like honoring in a pile, just like the deads quietly. Does it have to be on the side of a highway? Does it have to be a kid who was hit by a car and little flowers everywhere for you fucking dumb white American fucking white bread motherfuckers to like, oh, the death of a thing. Up. Would you fucking believe it then? Or does it have to be, you know, or could it be rather something, you know, somber, fucking shitty, repetitive? You know, they're kind of used to it is the thing, just like us, but in a different way. So yeah, but now we're being involved in it because now we're more international than ever. So are we to trust Associated Press? Partially. Are we to trust our own media? As even our own president has said, no. So who do we trust then? Nobody? Okay, shut the fuck up. We're going to moving forward. Okay, we have demonstrators calls for the release of Columbia graduate Mahmoudi Khalidi. Now, I watched that video about the protester chick and dude. What was that, Nux or Az? I think that was Nux, not Asmon. Where we followed around the fucking weirdo and the weirdo girl. And check out my YouTube. Twitch, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Hi. I've been doing my thing on YouTube where I archive it anyway, so just go over there and fucking watch it there. Don't be there. I don't know who that one is. I'm not even there on the one over here. If you really insist on not going to YouTube because you have some type of loyalty towards Twitch, that's strange. Okay? Anyway, that's strange. So if that one goes from there to there, I'll appreciate that. I'd rather you watch me here. And if you can't because of some international shit, then maybe I don't want you watching me. I'm kidding. But yeah, here we're going to keep going. So call for the release the little
Grand Central's main concourse
I don't.
was closed to prevent any.
We have actual things. They found shit though. What do you mean?
Interference from demonstrators. Mahmoud Khalil remains in federal custody in Louisiana.
Right.
Yesterday, a judge ruled he can be deported.
Yeah.
The government claims Khalil engaged in activities aligned with Hamas. His attorneys say he never committed a crime, and the case is an attempt to limit.
And lawyers for Mahmoud Khalil say the Trump administration has met its deadline to submit evidence.
That was 3 days ago. I want like today, Junior. Deemed removable from the USA.
An immigration judge delivered U.S. after he participated in pro-Palestinian demonstrations on his college campus.
Yeah.
Sharice Gibson breaks down what led to the ruling.
Evidence to prove that Mahmoud Khalil's presence in the United States poses a serious adverse policy.
What is it? What is the evidence? What is the evidence?
That he is
Show me the evidence. What is it? What's the evidence?
Khalil's lawyers submitted
Tell us the
100
evidence.
pages of additional evidence during today's proceeding. They
His
also
evidence. That's
called
counter
for
evidence.
Marco Rubio to be subpoenaed and to be
yes.
given more time to sift through the evidence, which they now say DHS added 100.
Subpoena Marco Rubio. I love that. I love that.
Two-page document by Marco Rubio.
Nice, dude.
DHS presented no additional arguments or evidence in this case outside of the original allegations, and they say they're not required to give more evidence based on Rubio's personal determination.
Dude.
Throughout the hearing,
Yes.
Judge Jamie Coleman seemed combative
Yes.
with Khalil's attorneys, more specifically Mark Vanderhood. As the DHS read some of the allegations, I could see Mahmoud make faces, seemingly sometimes smirking and disagreeing. Ultimately, DHS said the business of the Secretary of State should not be up for examination by this court, and it seems Judge Coleman agreed.
The courtroom
Smirking like a criminal, you know.
tells a damning story.
But smirking because we're also being absurd about it. So if you can somehow fucking attack Marco Rubio, I mean, you know, politically, logistically, or whatever, if you could somehow at Marco fucking Rubio, Mr. Water Sipper that nobody really likes anyways, if you can somehow fucking dismantle, that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to find the law and then follow it. And if it's not followed, we need to hold the people accountable. And then if they're not like held, then we need to deject. And if we cannot deject, then we need to, you know, and we need to. So we got to figure this shit out. So where's the corruption? Eke it out. And if there should be any type of like riotous sixth events, it should be over things like respecting the Constitution, respecting the laws that form this country, that kind of shit. Not trying to dismantle or ruin them, but for the proper respecting of them instead of like molesting them. January 6th was just a bunch of molesters, a molesters gang feeling up on our fucking capital and shit. So gross. What a good description though too. So yeah, the molesters are out, honey. So you gotta fight them. So are we gonna win versus like the crazy Repubo stink force, or are we gonna let them fucking deport everybody in the world and send everybody into the ovens as previously mentioned on the SpitDragon show on YouTube? Go ahead and check out on YouTube instead of Twitch. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, does none of this make any sense to you, Twitch, since the last time you saw me? how much of this makes any sense to you. We've had a life on YouTube now. It's been like 2 months or some shit. Comfortable. I'm comfortable over there. Why? Because when I talk shit about my harassers, whatever they may be, YouTube does not wrist slap me. Okay, Twitch, little fucking. I used to sit there and worship you guys too, but then I found the thing not to do with y'all, and that was that. YouTube, I think it's just like only being sexual or something, and I'm pretty much not that at all. So, fun time, craziness, woohoo. So goodbye, Mamudu. I don't really care. This is some government-sponsored commercial. Oh, it's the golden age of showers. This is a short song. Yes, great. These are weird. I think I had a dream where one of these was in my dream. Just an uncomfortably moving fucking Trump. Gross. Restream. Shout out to Restream. Oh, I'm gonna so fucking eat these. Are you guys ready? Okay. Well, you got it. All I heard is done with that. It. All I heard is done with that. It. Nice. Find all clothes Dr. Pepper flavors. Dr. Pepper Peaks. Read reviews. That or this guy, we got a 3-minute and a 6-minute. That was 7 fucking minutes. Okay, what do you got here? What do you got?
Well, hello there, guys and girls. It's your favorite unsalted cracker. It's your boy yet again. It's Brother Reed. People with us today, as always, overjoined back by our sidekick box. We also have with us today, we have propaganda machine. We have Alexa.
What the fuck you're even saying,
Dr.
dude?
Pepper Peeps?
From Rapam.com. Peeps brand partnered with the iconic Texas soda company to formulate a marshmallow meant to mimic the flavors of Dr. Pepper.
Peeps.
Oh, shout out to my sister state,
Guys, as always,
Texas.
It looks like it's that time. It's time for yet another exciting review from YouTube's only true 365-day-a-year food product reviewer. Today we have Dr. Pepper Peeps. I think they've been out for a while, but you know I've never had the pleasure of reviewing these. But I'm gonna have the pleasure of reviewing these right now. So Peeps Dr. Pepper, I love the design. It
kind of smells like
Dr. Pepper can. Same color. So they've done a great
like marshmallowy
job
Dr.
with
Pepper.
just how
Like,
good these are now.
okay.
You know, we've got Easter coming up, and it's good to review some Easter items.
yes.
So as always, guys, remember if you have
Review
anything
the
like to read your
Peeps,
review, leave that comment
release
below if I can
them.
pick it out and review.
I also bought some pink Peeps. I
Come
fucking
now,
devoured
let's
those. Those
peep
were so
this
fucking
out.
good. Okay, so
Yeah.
here we got the Peeps. We have their eyes are a little droopy. We got some, you know, the peep machine, the eyeball giving machine was a little off, and
Let's see if I can open it first.
they're jumping out of the box to try and be
I'm gonna try to
devoured.
open it.
That is
No,
their
well, don't
ultimate
rip it.
goal in life as alien creatures. They want to be absorbed
doesn't matter,
into your
does it? I
system
ripped it anyway.
and
So
then
anyway,
digested. So
We got how many papers? One,
should you
two,
monstrously
three, four.
eat the
We got
first one? I like to just take the first corner one and
10
just
papers.
goff it the fuck in my mouth. Really get that
10
whole
papers. These are all connected in a love,
dusty
or in a
feel
love
of the
nest.
corner piece. You
All
know.
connected. It's an orgy in there.
Let's see that.
So
Don't call it an orgy.
let's see if these
Peeps
taste
are
like
wholesome.
Dr.
How
Pepper.
dare
That's
you.
what really matters, right?
Peeps are beautiful and wholesome.
It smells like Dr. Pepper.
This
that's
is
for
Easter
sure.
you're talking about, sir. Respect
Wow,
the
smells
fucking.
just-
Hold on.
just like it. Here we go.
Oh no. Hold on. So first of all, okay, good for you, but you really have to fucking see these eyeballs. Ah! Okay, you see these eyeballs? I dropped that one. You see that cute little eyeball? You gotta take that eyeball. Okay, you go. Ah! Now the other one, that's his third eye. It's just on the top of his head, so we're just gonna. Because they're hard little chocolate nibbies. If you don't do that, there's no like enjoyment of the chocolate nibbies, you know. That being said, it's like what's his name? It's like Chugs when he takes a little sip. I got a little bit of a taste of it, but not really. So let's go. Let's go. I mean, okay. I mean, yes, I do taste some double penny. I love my DP. Speaking of orgies, I do call Dr. Pepper double penny. Now this guy, he's only got one third eye. There ain't even, I don't know where the other eye bloop went. I tried to like look between. It ain't between. There's just, he's just got the one eye. He's got a, we're gonna save him for last, okay? We're gonna save him for last. He's gonna watch everyone else with his one eye be devoured, okay? It's going to be his honor to watch his brethren fall in glorious heaven or whatever, ascend. Yeah, you can really feel like the little waxiness, you know? You monster. That's pretty good. No? You know. This guy, he's got another fuck eye, right? But like, he's just going in. I'm just going here. Okay. There's the corner. You see me do this? I said last. I mean, oh yeah, we're gonna eat more peeps. Yeah, yeah. Oh, all the peeps, all the fucking peeps. These are Dr. Pepper peeps. These are Dr. Pepper peeps. We have Dr. Pepper shirt. I'm covering the majority of it, but you know, my branding's more important. I'm kidding. I love Dr. Pepper. Shit's my like goth drink for life. So, shout out, bro. Every time, high school or whatever the fuck, we had pop machines. We were like the first generation to get that shit. And fatty. And I liked my Fruitopia. But for a while before that, they had actual pop. And I would always get my DP, bro. Get my actual Dr. Pepper. Shit was good. Okay, so Dr. Peppery, delicious. You very much taste, you know, all that good marshmallowy peepage behind that. Dust can only be so dust. The smell is definitely there, you know. Here's another fat row. Wholesome, wholesome peepers. Wanna eat. So, what do you think of them? What's your take, bro? All right.
I tell you what would be amazing, which I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
But just imagine having a Dr. Pepper.
I tried.
While you're eating a Dr. Pepper peep.
I tried to.
Sounds crazy, doesn't it?
I tried to make that happen. It didn't happen.
Anyway,
Sorry.
it tastes just like Dr. Pepper. And that's that's all I wanted.
It was a
That
buck
was it.
short, you know what I mean?
That is exactly what the item is supposed to do. And I know you're saying, well, of course that's what it's supposed to do, but I can't tell you how many times I've reviewed items that's supposed to taste like something that hasn't. It happens all the time. But this lives up to its billing.
Oh, no
this
eyeball.
little peep right here tastes just like a Dr. Pepper with all those amazing flavors.
There's a bunch
Alexa,
of marshmallow.
How many flavors does Dr. Pepper
23, you
have?
fool.
Dr.
Fool.
Pepper flavors include Dr. Pepper,
Oh.
Dr. Pepper
Fool, I
caffeine-free,
say. Fool, you're a
vanilla,
fool.
cherry, diet,
What's
cola,
Dr. Pepper's motto,
pineapple,
bro? What is
Dr.
their
Pepper,
fucking motto?
9 orange, caffeine-free, variety,
Always
grape,
one of
berry
a kind.
punch,
Okay.
grape, orange, squirt, grape, orange, and 12 more.
Pretty sure it's made with 23 unique
I
flavors or
bit
whatever.
that
the fuck.
thing's head clear off, son. So overall, people, a very simple but effective item from Peeps. You know, Peeps never fails
Cycloptor
to
here.
deliver.
The peep
Isn't that something? They never fail
has
to
watched
deliver.
all of his friends.
So it's always
We're
a
gonna do a
solid
foursome
item.
here,
Peeps
okay? We're
is.
gonna-
You really can't complain about it. What's your favorite Peep?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's so many different flavors out there of Peeps. Just think about it. They're everywhere. So many flavors, so much good stuff.
Pink,
Easter
yellow.
is coming, people.
I like pink.
One of my
Yellow's
favorite
pretty good.
holidays.
It's like standard,
I
kind of
consider
very
it
just
more than a holiday.
basic
It's
sugar,
a day
kinda
of
cakey.
worship. Easter is a beautiful day, you know. And a lot of people take Easter for granted. They don't realize what it actually is. You know, they're like, well, you know, it's Easter. You know. I would actually, you know,
Shut the fuck up. Now you're talking about fucking. There's an extra that pull up. Okay.
That's why they did it. How's the
I know, he's trying to
just
gross me
loved it as a kid, really loved it. And I did not like, oh, these are actually pretty good.
Okay.
But let's try out a Dr. Pepper
This guy's a little bit more
flavored
freestyle, we can see here.
peep. Like, what? That's so strange.
Okay, buddy. What do you got?
Oh my
You
god,
said
these are
it's
actually
pretty
pretty good. These
That's all
are
you can
actually
say.
decent. Wow, who the hell would have thought flavor of Dr. Pepper would actually mesh well with a sugary peep?
What do you think, buddy?
You know what it does is, because Peeps always had a good texture. I just think that their
What do you think,
flavor's kind of
buddy?
bland. It was marshmallow. Kind of bland. Adding the Dr. Pepper flavor into it.
He wants to
It's
go. He
subtle
wants to
enough
join
that
his
it
buddy.
changes it.
He really
makes it
wants to
better,
join
but
his
doesn't
brethren.
Dominate like they like
Do you want to
sour
hear?
flavored
Watch
Peeps,
the ones on TV.
banana
too.
ball flavored Peeps.
Okay. I mean,
Tom
Ascent,
Cruise's
Ascent.
weird middle tooth.
Here. Can we get more in your mouth, bro? Shut the fuck up. Here. Watch your buddy ascend, okay?
But
You're one of
let's
the
try
first
out
peeps to watch a
a
peep on
Dr.
TV
Pepper
get eaten.
flavored
Well, one of your same kind,
Peep.
okay?
Like what? That's so
You can join
strange.
that, your brethren up there as well. That brethren, okay? You see him?
Oh my god, these are actually pretty good.
If you find him as well, say
These are
that you met his brethren on a TV show, okay? Okay, my glorious Cycloptor. Cycloptor, you've been named. Go, ascend, Cycloptor. I will leave your eyeball intact. May it hit the heavens and seek the others as it has forsook my belly. He's got one round fucking eye too. That would be a really good nib, but we're gonna respect his nib. Dr. Pepper, Cycloptor. Dr. Pepper. I felt his eyeball, but I only bit it once, splitting it in twain. As now it has 2 eyeballs, and he shall find his friends again. Come, Boopert. Boopert, come here. We shall celebrate, Boopert. It was a life of celebration. The peep had made my mouth happy with such sugary flavors of Dr. Pepper. That's great. I'll give him like a 4 out of 5 or something. Maybe like a 4. Pipa Somalia. Out of like special flavors, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Good for what it's trying to be. I've had like the hot tamale ones and shit like that. Just like, ugh. Those ones are kind of strange, but these DP ones are pretty accurate. Now I gotta fucking piss, so I'm just gonna let Bernie Sanders play for a minute or two here. We're gonna listen. What is this? Some jam shit rock? Let's listen to some shit jam rock. I'll be back. I gotta piss. So forgive-moi. Forgive-moi. I'll be back. Okay.
Cool. I think I'm gonna play one more. Okay. Thanks for having me. What gives the weight in your hands, just slower and slowly destroying our plans? What gives the heart of the question? I'm sorry for asking, but I just gotta know, are you feeling it too?
Fat for that pepper. Fat for that pepper.
Are you feeling it too? I haven't been talking the way that I do when it feels like I'm able to get through to you. There's something that's hanging there in the way. It's keeping me quiet, don't know how to play. Are you feeling it too?
Latte sipping ultra-liberalist nonsense music. I sincerely apologize.
Blink twice if you're still in there. Like you were when you came to me. Come clean if you've made up your mind. Don't leave me guessing. Why now that everything's changed faster than I could put out the flames? What now? The point of the lesson, I wanna be present. Won't you just lay me down? 'Cause I'm feeling it too. 'Cause I'm feeling it too. Thank you so much.
How we feel in LA? I said, how we feel in LA? She spent her life on the front lines fighting for patients, nurses, and healthcare justice. As president of the California Nurses Association and vice president of National Nurses United, she leads the largest union of direct care nurses in the country. A fearless voice for what's right. Please welcome Sandy Redding.
Hello, LA. It's so great to be here. And let's show them this is not AI, right? This is real. So happy to be here today. My name is Sandy Redding, and I'm an operating room nurse working in Bakersfield, California. And so I'm well acquainted with a lot of things, and I love LA. I'm a proud member of the California.
Now, since she said it's not AI, I'm pretty sure this is AI. We better move along, folks. We better keep moving, folks. This is that's misinformation. That was fake news. Fake news you're hearing right there. We're gonna keep moving forward. Okay, so apparently, teen killed parents in alleged Trump assassination plot, FBI states.
Now to a Wisconsin teenager accused of killing his parents to fund an alleged plot to kill President Trump. ABC's Christiane Cordero joins with the latest. Good morning to you.
Hey, Will, good morning. So many questions with this one. According to the warrant, a grandparent and a school resource officer called for a welfare check. It had been about 2 weeks since anyone saw the teen or his parents.
It's a shame it did.
This morning, newly unsealed court documents allege this Wisconsin teenager, Nikita Kasap, killed his parents as part of a larger plot to assassinate the president and attempt to overthrow the U.S. government. Kasap's mother, Tatiana, and stepfather, Donald Mayer, were found shot and killed in their Waukesha home during a welfare check in late February.
Brewskis, dude.
Body
Don't trust them.
Appeared to have been deceased for some time, was unable to definitively identify who it was.
Investigators say the 17-year-old Kasap killed them to obtain the financial means and autonomy necessary to carry out his plan. Officials add they found material on the suspect's phone related to a neo-Nazi group described by the FBI as a satanic cult.
Yeah. Joint terror, assigned to the joint terror. Navy for 6 years. Training, experience.
They also say they discovered a 3-page document allegedly written by Kasap calling for the start of a revolution to, quote, save the white race.
There it is. There it is. See it? By killing Trump, how would that be any type of a start of the revolution to save the white race? Why is it the crazy, like white nationalist types? Why is this so bouncy? Doing this stuff. Why is it them doing this? Why do we have the Kaczynskis taking attempts on Trump out of anyone? Why do we have the mid-range psycho conservatives? Why is it only their own kind attacking them? What the fuck is that? Just a question. Not to say that like liberals or right-wingers or whatever the fuck. So now you guys, I don't know what to do with this, okay? Neo-Nazi, blah, blah, blah. You're going to try to say it's a left-wing. You're trying to say it's a libtard. But it's always a right-wingy source. It's always a right-tard that does this kind of shit. Like that Thomas Wayne Cook dude, he wasn't no fucking libtard, just as much as he wasn't no like extremist right-wing Republican, but he was like one of them. It's one of these. It's the Tea Partyists. It's that like traditional America fuckhead value bullshit that like eked in 2010-ish or some weird shit. It's like not it. This is not us. This is not it. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. That's it. I just don't know. It's strange. It's very strange.
The documents allege Kasap paid, at least in part, for a drone and explosives, and that other parties knew of Kasap's plan, adding some even offered advice and assistance.
Who is offering assistance? Round them all up. It's that Ruski shit. I don't trust the Ruski angles on this. Let's get him, folks.
Kasap was arrested in Kansas after police say he drove through a stop sign in his parents' car. Kassab is in custody on a $1 million bond. He has not yet entered a plea, Gio, and is scheduled to be arraigned in May.
Fucking loser.
Okay, all right,
You can't even drive right. What the fuck, dude? You can't even drive properly. What the fuck? And you can't even drive. You could drive. Shame it did. Learn how to drive. Learn how to drive, folks. Learn how to drive, folks. Oh, right wing. I try not to do that. I'm spreading divisiveness through that shit, but you know, whatever.
Hassan Piker is controversial for many reasons. The most prominent are his political beliefs. Is
invited you on.
As Ethan points.
There's been more since then. What do we have? AOC is 103% fucked. Ooh, we're not ready for that at all. What do we have? Ethan Klein and Mudahar lawsuit. Ooh, we're not ready for that at all. What do we have? This apology is crazy. Oh baby, let's go.
Since my last shower, I've been busy. What are you gonna do about it? Call the
he's wearing the same
police,
clothes.
Get the odor officers out here.
I wear the same clothes all the fucking time. It's fine.
Today, we're doing something we haven't done in a long time. We're looking at an apology video. This one I could not resist talking about. It is a shockingly bad apology videos, even when you consider all of the classics we've seen come out over the decade. It's a TikTok creator named Michael Duvall. To summarize a lot of the lore, just dropping you some tidbits on it, Michael Duvall was a preschool teacher who produced OnlyFans content at the preschool he worked at. You'll hear it come directly from his mouth in a moment, but occasionally he would take nude photos of himself in the bathroom and even had a video of him masturbating and ejaculating onto the toilet seat, which apparently had like a training seat on it, like for kids to learn how to use the bathroom. It's fucking gross.
That's not right.
I guess let's just start from the very beginning. And 2020 is when I made my OnlyFans. 21 is when I met my ex-fiance, and
we were shopping the other day and we saw two gentlemen that looked exactly almost just like this archetype, if you will, and they were like slap-assing in the fucking line when we were just trying to get some food real quick. They were just slap-assing, just rubbing ass, just like really, like, dude was like, Spah. And it's like, you're getting food. So we were in line, right? And they were like grab-assing the whole time. And like the line was moving, but they weren't. They were just grab-assing. And like fucking at a point, it was like, should we just go around these two grab-assers, ass and grabbing around here? Because they're like, obviously just gaying out in the gayest gay they could. I mean, one guy was like kind of a little less gay about it. He was like, yeah, stop. But otherwise they were like gay as gay could gay. With like gray, they had like gray sweatpants, just full on like gray, like showing their dick and shit. And my brain was just looking at that situation and I was just thinking like, man, I can like smell the anal. You know, I can just smell the like lube, the KY jelly. I could just smell that shit. I could just smell it. And I was thinking, who's top, who's bottom, who's top, who's bottom. And why was I thinking those things? I was trying to just think about my food, right? But like they were making it very difficult. If you saw, he was like arm around him, right? And he's like boop 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 boop. He was like boop boop boop. They're like fucking like boop boop boop. He like ass slapped him and shit. And it's like dude, we're getting food. We're behind you. You stop like you're butting all over the place. Can you butt less, bro? Can you do a little butt and a little less butt? And it was just kind of ooky. And one was like really small. And one is larger of the couples, and so I was thinking like not like fat, but like taller, a little stockier. And I was thinking like, which one's like the otter? Is it like an otter? Are they furries? My brain was just racked with like miniature thoughts of the dumbest shit, and I was like, I shouldn't have to be thinking this. I should just be getting my food, and no, instead just dumb shit. So main point. If you're doing the gay stuff in public, that's where the weird straight people get all weirdly fucking weird about weird shit. But when you're doing the weird shit at any capacity, especially like through OnlyFans and stuff like, these are public places as well, technically. And then like, what is your job? Like, you shouldn't be doing OnlyFans if you have a job. You know what I mean? Like, I I know what I don't mean. I'm not saying like shame sex workers, but like if you're doing OnlyFans work, like that should be your work, basically. Like you're doing that, then you're a cam model. And if you're not, you should step the fuck off it so the other cam models can be cam models and go do your job shit, right? So you're like a doctor, you're a nurse, and an OnlyFans. Fuck you. One, you get paid hand over dick. You got good job stabilization, all that other shit. Okay, doctor. All right, doctor. You don't need to be fucking stripping and showing your pussy off while you're doing like fucking operations and shit. That's not a necessity here. So I just figured I'd bring up a girl just to get the opposite of what we're using as an example here, because it goes both ways. Okay, there's pervs on all sides. So stop doing the weird shit. Stop doing the weird perv shit in, public, and then we won't have to have these weird ooky discussions. Especially, this one's not good for so many reasons. Not only just the job thing. I mean, you're working at McDonald's, fine, do OnlyFans. You know what the fuck I mean. If you have some high-paying fucking fancy job, or literally if you have a job with kids and then you're jerking off at the place where you work with the kids, that's fucked up. This is so many levels of that's fucked up. It's fucked up. And the fact that Penguins is covering it is a good thing, but it's also like gross and something that I could feel other creators, I want to say August, but I don't know if he'd cover something so like gross. This is fucking like nasty, dude. So yeah, go on. You're masturbating onto training seats at your work, which is kindergarten shit. Oh my god.
I engaged in 2022, and we also broke up in 2022. But I would say that this whole
non-factor. That has no bearing on any of the conversation going forward.
Fan story starts from when we were still together.
He spends the first like 3 minutes here talking about his previous relationship and how it kind of got him back into doing OnlyFans content.
Care.
He said it was a bad relationship, a lot of bad things happened, flying stink being forced to do things on OnlyFans.
Got you back into OnlyFans? I don't give a fuck.
And then all of this stuff with the preschool happens. So to me, it really feels like it's kind of not relevant to the matter at
all.
Here,
right? No bearing.
How you got back into the OnlyFans content when what's actually being discussed here with the preschool stuff was choices you made by yourself.
No bearing.
Way after that horrible relationship ended. So it feels to me kind of like he's mentioning this past relationship as a way of like kind of subtly pushing the blame onto his ex for how things got to where they were. It just doesn't seem like it was a good opener here for something that's supposed to be about taking accountability, because it feels like he's immediately like avoiding it. Like it really does seem like he's just serving up
uncomfortable, stupid
meal,
shit.
And
gross.
We don't even get a cool Minecraft Steve toy with it.
Now, growing up how I did, it's no shock that I was really excited seeing all this money that was coming in. And so I tried really hard. I posted hundreds, if not thousands of times a day, and so many Reddit pages, on my OnlyFans, on my Twitter, just stuff like that. And as you know, I was working as a preschool teacher, technically pre-K, pre-kindergarten.
Oh my God,
and so I had a lot of free time at work where I would post on those apps.
Posting thousands of times per day is unhinged. Not even those.
Yeah, why? What are you fucking talking about? It's disgusting.
Platform day and night trying to engage with for $15 at the end of the week.
I've spent
posts per day.
Months.
That is a.
I've spent months on fucking X, like years, posting and being annoying as shit. And I've deleted like a couple, maybe 20% or so. And I am only at like 3,000 posts total. Okay. Like, that's fucking insane. What do you... Send a post. When you do, it shows up there, typically. Can you load my timeline, or are we just fucking mentally phasing out right now? Can you... Do we see anything, or... Is Twitter working right now, or not? I mean, we got my Eufy, we got... This? Do you see the messaging in this? Huh? Okay. Anyways, do you see any of the messaging here? No? This is weird shit? Yeah, it is. It is. Thank you. Are we going to load yet? Okay, great. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so it's working. That's nice. Art of the Penguin Day. We have the Grinch. How the Grinch stole America. Or whatever. We have North Carolina. Why is North Carolina trending? Are we talking about low education rates? Oh, yes, yes, we are. We're talking about death, destruction, devastation, trash, garbage. Trump won this state, in large part because of rural voters in the western part of, today, Trump has thanked those voters by denying requests for FEMA relief after hurricane, calling it unwarranted. You don't need FEMA relief. You don't need FEMA relief. Cheers. You guys don't need it. Fuck off. You're stupid. You voted for him? You're dumb. You're idiots. You people are fucking stupid. I see that shit down there. You people are fucking stupid. To think that he couldn't, like, reverse that or still make it happen anyway. Or just, like, undercut it. Or just say, like, oh, I had Elon dissolve all of FEMA just to get my way anyway. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Cope. You guys are so fucking copey. You're so fucking copey. When it's something you all, like, don't care about or agree about, or you want to, mein leader, mein gestapen leader, you just fucking fall in line, don't you? So easy, so easy. Anyways, okay, very cool. Very cool. It's either one extremist or the other. You either got cultists or fucking latte sippers. Like, can there be a between? Honestly. Can there be a between? What is Cheryl Hines procking for? What the fuck is this now? Oh, Jesus. Curb Your Enthusiasm theme music, this exact point of the video where Cheryl Hines realizes she's irrelevant to both sides of the political spectrum. Yeah, is she long-faced? She, like, seriously, like gorilla long-faced? Like, why would you do that? Oh. I don't even think I can protrude my face that far, dude, honestly. I truly hope she's miserable and never gets her acting gig for the remainder of her unnatural life. She's just Cheryl Hines. It's whatever. Telling she's not responsible for her man's behavior. I don't think... enabling is not being responsible for. I mean... Oh, yeah, he snuffs her. Oh, he snuffs her. Borscht. Oh. Snuffled. Stoosh. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's a whole line even. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, it's even a whole line. And it's just the last one, and he skips her. Oh, that's so good, dude. That's amazing. Can I get out of full screen mode? Thank you very much. Oh, Snubble. 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 It's even like that's the guy. It's even like that's your running guy. Is there any face on RFK after that? No. He just phases out. Goes to the next target. Snub. Oh, shit. He looks like at the floor. Oh, I'm just going to look at the floor over here. Oh, it's like, oh, jeez. Man, just buried. Just absolutely fucking buried, dude. Concaved, dude. Just fucking buried. That's fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Crazy amount, especially while at work.
How did we get there?
How would you possibly, as a pre-kindergarten teacher,
because I don't want to cover
think
this?
That it's appropriate
this is fucking
to
gross.
Just be posting
I don't want to be here.
all day on these
Charles,
platforms
why did you do this?
that kind of content, too. That's a fucking disgusting thought process where you'd go from like, all right, kids, nap time, go to sleep. All right, perfect. Now I can make my 300th post a day about spreading my chocolate starfish
on my
donkers.
It's not even like,
check my
at that rate, you have to be posting like once every...
Like, that is lunacy.
Okay, let's say you're posting 1,000, 1,000 per day at the regular, like, 8-hour sleep rate interval. Let's ask Grok a question, okay? We're going to ask Grok, at what rate... Thousands. He said thousands. Should I say 2,000 or just 1,000? I'll keep it 1,000 for the sake of like understanding the easier portions of the math here. We could just double it for there. So assuming I was posting 1,000 times per day, with regular, maybe, with regular 8 hour, I guess, of sleep. Assuming I was posting 1,000 a day, with the regular 8 hours of sleep, how many posts would I have to make? Well, I mean, like, not how many. I'm so fucking, I'm blitzed, dude. How much, what time, what interval of time would I have to be posting at, what frequency? So like, let's see. So, okay. Every minute. So roughly 60 posts per hour. You have to be making 62 posts per hour. There you go. Roughly. It's a little over 57 seconds per post there, the interval between. So you'd need to post every fucking under once per minute, or at a frequency of 62 posts per hour, assuming even distribution during waking hours. Okay. Take out a 4/8 with the 9-hour work shift. Now, what's the rate within the given time left of the 24-hour day? Just to be really clear on the math here. So, within the 7 hours of not working, okay, you'd have to be posting every 25 seconds. Every 25 seconds, you'd have to be post. That's literally like, okay, get the picture and send. Okay, get the picture and a little quibble here. Do I have time to? Okay, I have like 10 seconds. Okay, my dog on the lawn today. Okay, and send. Great. I found those two pictures quite quick, though. You know what I mean? Like, wow. So you'd need to post every 25 seconds, or a frequency of roughly 142 posts per hour. Well off. Calculate peak posting times, please. Even distribution, okay? Optimizing that. This is so stupid. User often online after work or dinner. Oh my god. So let's allocate the 1,000 posts to prioritize the evening peak. So during, let's see. Oh shit and Christ, dude. During the peak window. So like 7 p.m. to roughly 10 p.m. you're going to want to be posting 600 posts, okay? Now, your non-window, though, when you're not doing that, you're going 400 posts. So 400 not safe for work, or safe for work posts versus 600 not safe for work posts, okay? So that's what we're doing with that interval there, okay? Okay, now the schedule, okay? Now it's going to be a little rough for you, all right? Now... Shit, as you're driving, you're gonna need to, oh man, just whip your pants open, snap that cock, and fucking whip it into chat, right? And you're just gonna, oh man.
He mentions that he had a ton of free time
fucking
at work
Christ.
here.
That's just 1,000.
I can't imagine there was that much free time to make hundreds.
That is just 1,000 posts, okay?
Hundreds, if not thousands, of posts on
That
these
was 1,000.
Like, when were you ever even doing your job of teaching pre-kindergarten?
I did go to the bathroom a few times and snap a nude. A lot of the reason why I did that was because I was getting paid by people, and now when I said that, people thought I was getting paid by like I don't know if you could say this word, PDF files, you know what I'm trying to say. People thought I was catering to them, and now with some of those Reddit groups I was in, I should not have been in. They were definitely like dad, son, trans girls. I got kicked out of a lot of groups for like not even fitting the criteria. And it was definitely weird. But when you're in sex work, I don't know. I was just too blinded by the money that was coming in. I know that's no excuse.
Here comes the cold water.
So
it was
you're admitting
pedophiles
it.
That were
you're admitting it, in other words.
He keeps denying that,
and
saying that it was, you know,
you're
just
in
people
full
wanting
acknowledgement
to see him do it. It had
of
nothing to do with the location or anything like that. But here comes the truth, like a fucking boxing glove out of a wall, the sock you in the jaw. That is exactly who it was, and a lot of people were no doubt
in the same
paying
sentence,
him
basically,
because it
like
was
his acknowledgement
in a
of
preschool
it's insane.
And shit. He took photos in the fucking preschool classroom he taught at, too. They weren't bare butt-cheek photos and nudes or anything, but he would take photos in his actual preschool classroom with his ass sticking out towards the camera. How are you going to say that you weren't selling these to pedophiles? They clearly knew you were in a child
like a
environment
tiny type. He's
doing
like a little
these
type.
sexual things.
It's very gross.
So then fast forward to the day I took my first nude at work. I honestly don't remember it, but I do remember that I would get paid.
With his like, look at his like childlike little preened up eyes and shit. It's fucking gross, dude. You're gross. You're nasty.
It's like say $45
anymore.
And it is.
I didn't want to watch this.
For the first time because I've completely shut it out of my mind, blocked it out.
What?
Okay.
So now you're saying you were doing a lot of drugs at the time. So
oh my god! And it's like this guy, the 15 hours of backstory followed by all those other fucking excuses and shit. When the admittance was right there too. I'm done with that one. It's so done. We're not watching that. We're not watching this. Are we watching this? We're not watching that. We're not watching that. Are we watching this? Are we watching this? We're not really watching this either.
We got some YouTube commentary community drama brewing. Boblax made allegations that Nicholas Diorio is the man behind the Comment Cop account. Other accounts, such as Dark Viper AU, backed up Boblax. Diorio denies these allegations and claims Boblax is just making shit up. Welcome back to another Twitter versus Boblax. On the last one of these, Boblax was outed as having certain proclivities, namely that he was a cross-dressing degenerate freak, allegations which he has since vehemently denied, which is pretty bloody ironic given the current drama that is unfolding. Sonic Josh says it's been over 3 years and Nick Diorio is still tweeting about Zero and his secret alt account. Comment Cop responds, unfortunately you didn't make a single Twitter verses about this topic for some reason and have since mute your career. Sonic Josh replies, because I didn't want to, especially after you and Oggy begged me to, for weeks on end in group chats. You guys were so obsessed with destroying technicals, it was obnoxious.
You and Oggy.
Also, your Zaptie video would stand the test of time.
You and Oggy.
Laughing my ass off.
Oh, you and Oggy.
Your ego is nuts. Comment Cop says, yeah, I'm sure it had nothing to do with you being a lazy, spineless pussy. Anyway, the Hood watches Internet Versus now. Sonic Josh replies, what's spineless is making a secret expose video on me under another username. Because you were mad people in Oggy's live chat were against in when our argument during Boo Boss was happening.
This is dumb. I feel dumb. I feel stupid for all of this. I feel very dumb. And we can move along. This drama is dumb. I'm in support of no one ever anymore. Okay. Thank you. Great. Cope
Believe that Tipster, who says it's me.
Nice. It's me. It's always been me. I am the comment cop.
Me. It's always been me. I am the comment cop.
It's a strong move. That's very Papa Gut coded. That's very Papa Gut coded. I love it. I called CPS. That's like, oh fuck, dude. Very good. Very good. I like it. Very Papa Gut. Very Papa Gut. What do we got here? Oh, it's only $1.50, dude. Let's go, baby.
Context. Actors Joseph Quinn and Vanessa.
Disney has not learned anything. That's unfortunate. I hope they fucking get tanked then. Just stupid company. Fuck any major animation. Fuck any art. I can't say that now. Ah, shit. Good luck.
Reveal how they updated their Fantastic Four characters from previous iterations. For Quinn, It was about finding what made him interesting to a modern audience. Myself and Kevin Feige were speaking about previous iterations of him and where we are culturally. He was branded as this womanizing, devil-making guy, but is that sexy these days? I don't think so. This version of Johnny is less close with other people's feelings. Meanwhile, Kirby said, if you played an exact 60s Sue today, everyone would think she was a bit of a doormat. So figuring out how to capture the essence of what she represented when the gender politics were different and embody that today was one of the greatest joys.
Vanessa Kirby confirms Fantastic Four explores gender politics with Sue Storm. I think that right now it is the kiss of death for a studio to implement like modern messaging, because like there are so many people that as soon as they see that, they're like, this is going to be another one of those. Then they just never take it seriously. They don't want to watch it. Disney never learns. Yeah, they don't learn at all. I mean, with a lot of these movies that come out or superhero movies coming out, I'm like, okay. Because I feel like we've had so many of them that everybody that had like a genuine interest in making.
I think everything you're saying right now is fucking incredibly dumb, short-sighted, and you don't understand what the fuck comics are. And again, this is just an anti-art perception where you're just fucking too stupid to understand shit about shit. Any comic, look at the storyline. What are they fighting for? What are they fighting against? What are the superheroes, supervillains even fucking doing? What is the fucking bad guy trying to perfect and or not? What is the fucking point? It's the destruction. What? Based off of biases? Yes, most of the time. But you don't want to acknowledge that. That's fine. You can explore societal norms and all this shit. The entirety of the X-Men is this shit. It's DEI, the comic. And that is one of my favorites ever. It's how to deal with indifference, to deal with fucking strange social politics, all that kind of shit. And you don't want to acknowledge that, that's fine. But like, we're talking about comics and what they stand for and what that form of protest is. Look at the Watchmen, you fucking drooling Neanderthal fuck. So stop overall expecting such a thing of art. And to just have the immediate cancel culture from your side out there to say, oh, it's got any kind of lib shit in it, I'm not gonna watch it. It's a fucking disservice to yourself, also to the art, to all that shit. I know I said fuck Kevin Feige, but like, you fucked up Ghostbusters, dude. That was a fucking terrible movie. Can you recover? Can you recover, bro? It was you, right? Yeah. Gross. So I don't know what it'll be. We all don't know. So to just stack on your assumptions, that's fine. But like, you know, wait for it. There's a hint of that to Snow Bitch or whatever as well. But Rachel Dratch or whatever the fuck her name was stupid to take it down that Ziegler Avenue. Okay. I just think of that guy from Moulin Rouge. Anytime I hear Ziegler, it just makes me think of the guy from Moulin Rouge. So that's not constructive. But yeah, it's basically just a big, this is dumb, fuck this shit, who really cares? Even then, like 60s women's issues, like the fact that like you should want to go into that a little to explore it. We're about to have a debate about whether married women can vote or not in a certain state. Like, what the fuck? This is a good time to talk about women's rights through such a medium as this type of shit. And each one of them had that persona so they could deal with those types. Johnny McFlair was the nasty, boy who had to fucking calm down and become a man. You know, he had to learn how to temper his fire. That's the point of his character. So in terms of like getting rid of the character, I can see where the respect and disrespect kicks in. But letting somebody like Sue Storm talk about women's events seems right in line with that character, honestly. What else does she do? Science, bad guy. So can we give her a little bit more than that? Or is she only supposed to go science, bad guy, and then fucking one day die so the guy can save her, science, bad guy, I'm gonna hit him, save her, Like, is that it? Is that it? Okay, we're done here. Okay. Okay, we're done here. Okay, we're done here. So I don't like to discourage art overall. Let it be. So there's a new content cop coming up. We don't know what it's gonna be. What is it gonna be? Do you think it'll be the Ethan shit? Somebody was like, oh, I think he's gonna come out to shit talk about Ethan. I don't think he's gonna shit talk about Ethan. I think he's gonna shit talk. Now, I almost want to say he's going to go after the Bo Black situation. I don't know if that'll be the deal, though, and what he'd be able to glom off of that. I think that would be a positive middle standing. It seems like because to be fair, what's the relationship between Bobby to anything, you know? That's my to be fair statement. This is a little off. Hold on a second. To be fair, Bobby versus anything. Why is Bobby a thing? Why is Bobby around? So I think it's going to be on Bobes. It's not going to necessarily be on H3. It might have a small snippet about H3 in it. But I don't think so. I just don't think it'll be that. I don't think he's trying to start shit in any major way when you know, I think he respects Ethan's fights that he's doing as far as like the tech side of things go and shit. So, yeah. What are some second assumptions that the content cop could be? Could be. I am not entirely sure. Okay. What do you think? What do you think? Do you have an opinion? Do you have any opinions ever? Or do you just watch people's crap and go, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's really interesting because I also find that, you know, dogs enjoy Dorito chips. Yeah. You give dogs Dorito chips, they go, they eat them, and they like you for it. That's how you get your reputation up with your dog, and then you can teach them tricks like sit and stuff. You give him your Dorito chips, and then he learns how to sit. And somebody says, well, you could just give him like actual natural healthy snacks for that. And you get shut the fuck up, Dorito. Shut the fuck up, liberal. Talk about, I just used Doritos, dude. So we're gonna see what this pulls up with. I don't know. Because if you look at his content, he goes for like young stinkers. You know what I mean? Young little stinky dinkies. So we'll see. Yeah, young little stinky dinkies. All the content coppers. Look at all the content coppers. Shit. I've totally watched all these at some point. Okay, anyway, this is a semi-abandoned mall. This is a Kmart in the middle of nowhere.
Here in a little subtown of Miami, Florida.
Okay.
And I'm at the one place I've been trying to go to for so many years now. You saw the title, you know where it is. I'm gonna go ahead and here and check out Kmart for what very well may be the last time. So let's go.
That's it.
Alrighty, folks.
It's like the last Kmart.
Here we go.
There you go. It's like the last Kmart.
Huh? I think they might. Yeah. Dang, man. I can't believe it. Yeah, I'm going to keep the audio in there. They just told me that I can't get them in it, but it's kind of like...
Point at the floor. Shut the fuck up. Move, bitch. Move. Kmart.
Dude, man, I still am just kind of like... just awestruck at being here. I've wanted to come out here for so long.
What? It's just Kmart, dude.
Stuff. And honestly, I will say, man, this place is very, very well stocked.
Okay.
I don't really get to see this place much at all. In fact, this is the only time I've seen it. I've only seen it once, and maybe that.
Okay. 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 This is not at all nostalgic for me. The Phil Collins was nice, yeah. Okay, what's this? Oh, we're not watching. Oh no, we're not watching this. Not at all.
Welcome back to the
That's a nice magic shirt.
If that's not worth
The Minecraft movie problem.
Because there's also some snob who's like, I just came here to watch the movie, man.
That's an interesting premise, but like I haven't seen it and I don't want to completely destroy it. And I think this part is dumb as fuck. So
to go into a film expecting it to be irredeemable, nearly unwatchable garbage, only to walk away pleasantly surprised that it was a decent film. First time was with the Hard Eyes Killer movie, and now this time it's the new Blumhouse flick Drop.
Oh, good shit.
I didn't think this had a chance. I was making fun
Thank
of
you
this
for not
movie
talking
on
about
stream quite a bit
Minecraft.
after watching
Let's
the trailer,
go.
because I think the concept is so silly. It's about some I actually just hit like a little sheep when I went for that. Man, it's crazy how in recent times I've been having a lot of flubs like that. The movie is about some bad guys airdropping some bad things onto a woman's phone while she's out on a date. And then it becomes a mystery of, why are they doing this?
Why?
And why do they want to hurt my family if I don't
Why do they want to
follow
hurt
along
my
with their
family with airdrop
instructions,
tags,
which evolves to
whatever.
text message instructions? Like, to me, that just seems so fucking dumb. Like, what's next? A horror movie about crypto where they find a ghost on the blockchain?
Go here.
Like this spirit
Cindy,
is in,
go here.
in
Cindy.
the white papers, and all of a
Cindy,
sudden
go
it
to
starts
this
to haunt
location.
someone's boners. Like, it's just
Now I'll send you a
stupid.
text,
Like,
Cindy.
I hate
Cindy,
the
I'm
idea
sending
of it,
you a text
but
now
somehow
that
this
you're at the
movie takes it
location,
and
Cindy.
actually makes it really interesting.
Fear.com.
I enjoyed watching this film. Now, side note, before even talking about this movie, giving my review.
Nothing has ever been unique in this entire spot since Fear.com, which is already like a shitty, terrible Saw ripoff, basically. But it is the exact same fucking thing. Now, you see the year on this, right? 2002. Ain't shit changed in the entire fucking industry as far as like, oh, I sent a text and now people are dying. Like this is it. This is it. Yes, I sent a text. Yep. Fear.com. You see woman in hallway. She is scary.com. Look at how many subscribers you get. Look at the subscribers you get, though.
Victim.
Look at subscribers, victim. Subscribers.
Come the victim.
Come the victim. Come the victim. Oh, the Fear.com. The last website, Fear.com.
View of it. The theater tonight was packed.
Whoa.
Just filled to the brim with human beings.
I wanted to see
packed like fucking sardines in there. And I haven't seen my local theater like that since the Avengers. It was unbelievable. And I know they weren't there to see Drop, I'll tell you that much. It's the goddamn Minecraft movie. I already know it. Because there were people there already dropping memes. Like, it's cool that people are so excited, but I see all these videos of, like, destruction and pandemonium at the Minecraft showings, where everyone just starts yelling and screaming for every meme, throwing popcorn, someone brought in, like, a live chicken, someone body slammed a security guard. Like, it's just havoc and chaos. And tonight, I got to see the theater at max capacity out the wazoo with just this wall of meat waiting to watch Minecraft. Anyway, though, let's talk about Drop. So, as I said, the concept is this lady has gone through a very traumatic experience in her past, and now she's finally getting out into the dating world. She's got a date with a man she's met from an app, and they go to a fancy restaurant, and while on this date, she gets some really interesting memes airdropped to her on her phone during the date, and it's really disruptive, and it's kind of creepy. And then it evolves into something sinister when the person airdropping instructs them that they must kill their date or else her son will be killed.
Oh my god. So
then it becomes a thriller about her trying to keep her son alive by doing what the bad guys are saying to do, while also trying to piece together who in this fucking restaurant is doing this. Now, the movie doesn't do anything new, but it does what it wants to well. It's even shot really well. I didn't expect any kind of like decent cinematography or anything, but they kind of went hard for some of the shots here. Even though I don't think they needed to, they still did the entire just for the sake.
Is
closes out the bill, he right to her face, and he is a full-blown fucking red alert fedora tipping redditor. This like an airlock opening in space. Pretty solid, like all of it. Pretty believable, pretty well written. But this at the end is like, okay, we've really kind of gone off the rails here.
Yes, we have. So this is a perfect, like, British thing. This is a perfect, like, British thing. What do I mean by that? I mean, the files were sent in triplicate. I'm just not sure why it had happened.
Just look at the collapse and see how lucky everyone was. The 6,400...
That's like a parking lot, and then there was like a food store under it. Stupid, right? Yeah, really dumb. So it's like a grand opening. It was the opening of a brand new place, right?
Paving area brought down 20 cars with it, writing them off. This would result, unsurprisingly, in multiple lawsuits between the involved parties, and after being rebuilt, the store was opened a year later. The complex would be knocked down in 2013 to make way for a new building, apartment blocks, and a supermarket with half the square footage.
Wow.
But Save On Foods, from the disaster, gained a humorous but kind of unfair nickname. This was Cave On Foods. The company had no part in the design or the build of the project. They were only really the tenant, but they got quite a bit of the bad press. It was rather unfortunate for the company, as you know, customers nearly being crushed in the produce aisle probably doesn't help to sell fruit and veg. The investigation.
Okay.
Now the investigation would be conducted by the commission, which was held over 10 days of hearings between May and July 1988. 47 witnesses gave sworn evidence as to how the building was designed and built. Inspections of the building showed a bent beam where it had twisted from the vertical to the horizontal. This was on a cantilever section of the roof beams. The failure was relatively slow over a period of 4.5 minutes, as it twisted and became dislodged from the column, thus causing the section to collapse, as seen in this shocking photograph. Inspections of the beam showed it to be smaller than what it should have been installed for a building of this type. The plans were pored over, and when compared to what was built, issues were rather clear to see. The investigation found that the beams had been downsized. But why? Well, even a report that was released by the province of British Columbia in August 1988 couldn't really explain it.
Well,
as stated in the report. For some reason, fully not known, the beam was changed from W24 times 104 to W24 times 76, a beam too small even if laterally supported. It was found that the reduced beam size came around after the 7th revision of the building's drawings, where it must have been incorrectly reduced. This error was not picked up upon, and subsequent revisions only required a check of the revisions, not the plan as a whole. Thus, an unidentified revision could easily be missed. But even though the beam was built and installed to the incorrect size, it was actually noticed before the collapse. You see, the developer and the tenant had raised issues with the beam size, which triggered a third party to be involved in inspecting and developing a remediation plan. But after another engineer looked at the beam, the vital mill certificate was produced from the steel manufacturers, which was used to show that the beam had the required strength for the intended load.
Shut the fuck up.
But there was a big problem with the mill tests. You see, the mill test was done on a sample cut from the web beam of a W shape. The web usually has a higher test strength than the flange, and the test doesn't account for variation in strength from chemical composition variance or temperature variance during the rolling process. Thus, a test can't really be relied upon. Instead, it is just a general indication of beam strength. Definitely not enough to base the need for remediation works or not on, as the tests only look at a small number of samples of the steel production run. The vital error was that none of the professionals involved acted on the undersized beam and changed it, either during design, fabrication, or installation. The widened concrete walkway on the roof added to the stress of the failed beam. estimated it added a weight increase of 250%.
That's all right.
All of these issues were missed at every review, even by the third-party engineers. As such, when the official report was published in August 1988, the finger for blame was firmly placed at the professionals and concluded. The investigation carried out at the Commission raised several tributary issues that will concern people who are involved in the construction industry.
Anyways, we put it through several times. It was like the fourth iteration of the... I'm not sure it was why we was changed there. I'm just not sure. It just happened to be done. You know, it's like, hey, what's this discrepancy here? No one had an answer, but you just went through with it anyway. And then they said after that it was enough strength. They said it was.
Hey there, folks. Hope you're doing well today.
I said it was.
Houston, we have a problem.
What's that?
Do you remember all those MAGA voters who we said voted against their own interests?
Okay.
Do you remember how we were like, oh, just wait till they begin to realize the reality they created for themselves, they'll soon come to their senses. Well, let's look at some of those voters today and see their feelings
out there
about
hiling,
the current tariff issue.
I feel like for years we've been getting ripped off, and why not make it fair?
Dear leader.
0-0. And I think
dear leader,
Trump was upfront about it. He said we're going to hurt some now.
He's upfront about
so
it
here
now.
we can see that this guy clearly doesn't understand the difference between a tariff and a trade deficit.
I'm gonna need
and
some
the value you get in
anti-acids.
trading goods. One of our subscribers said it very succinctly in a comment recently. They said they went to McDonald's today to buy hamburgers. McDonald's did not buy any hamburgers from him. Therefore, he's in a trade deficit. But again, you have to think of the value in exchanging the hamburgers for the money, or you just blindly believe everything an orange man says. And don't think for yourself. I mean, the party of do your own research can't think for themselves.
Right. I think some of the countries they're already starting to come around. It's going to be good.
I tasted like
I really
medicine.
believe that.
You have faith in Trump?
Yes, I do.
And so here we're seeing a couple of different
I tasted
things,
like
right?
how
we are seeing that
new
she's
bandages
expecting
smell.
the outcome is to lower tariffs. As we see these
This
countries come to the table to negotiate,
will taste
but
much better.
again, I thought the goal was to create well-paying jobs for Americans, and this is in line with the general idea that Trump, that the
Ollie,
salesman,
multi-men's,
is not selling the
multivitamin,
idea. No one
so
understands what
good.
the goal is.
I think he's doing the right thing. In order for us to get back where we need to be, he needs to get the money somewhere, and they're charging us. Why not charge them?
And again, here we see just another person who doesn't understand how tariffs or trade deficit works, doesn't understand all of these concepts we're talking about, the value of exchanging goods for money, how that will lead to a trade deficit, and how that's not the same as a tariff. You know, I mean, we still haven't even introduced the idea that tariffs are a tax that the consumer pays. So I really don't know what we're looking at here. If it's stubbornness, ignorance, clear stupidity, maybe the mindset of a cult member. Either way, we got a lot more work to do.
Religious people are, let's see, in the last month. Religious people are nuts.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Truck Talk, brought to you by me, inspired by my man Chili. All right,
Let's
you guys
go,
have all
baby.
seen the title if you're watching
Truck Talk.
this video. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead
Truck
and say
Talk,
it.
baby.
Nobody else wants to say it.
I do.
Every one of you guys have thought it, I'm sure, and maybe you've talked about it in hushed voices behind closed doors, but I'm going to go ahead and get it out in the air for, you know, everyone who's watching this video. Religious people can be nuts. All right, and most religious people,
especially like
are
born
nuts.
agains and shit. No offense.
And every time I
Love
post a
ya,
video
but
on Truck
man.
Talk or, you know, whatever social media, and
Fucking
it pertains to
crazy
anything
people.
around the Bible or faith or, you know, something like that, about 5%.
They just take it wrong and go fucking extreme
I haven't
with
done the
it.
calculations. are just some really off-the-wall stuff. And usually it's coming from individuals who are, like, so convinced
Ezekiel said...
Right about whatever the thing is.
Yeah, right. Ezekiel.
And it usually comes off in a very, I don't know, prideful manner.
Yeah, and fucking arrogant cunts, dude.
There's some people who are convinced
holier than thou, motherfucker,
and believe in some wild mess. All right, I've ran into them.
One topic, you get a sub,
12, dude. 13 years now.
You get a sub.
And you probably have too. So this video is not really for them, because I don't expect anyone that's in that category who thinks that they have it all figured out and everyone else is wrong and
right.
You know, doing
the first comment here. All I know is that I know nothing. I believe it was Socrates who said that. Yeah, they're all brainwashed weirdos. I get much more meaning from philosophy. Yep. No thoughts, just vibes. Yeah, well. Innocence, ignorance, faith, belief, knowing, understanding, wisdom. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that there it is. Proverbs. Penis, penis, mouth, and penis. Penis, emphasize trusting in the Lord and acknowledging Him in all your ways. In other words, don't question anything, aka don't question anything. Getting involved. Don't question, don't think for yourself. All bad actions are of Satan, not your own. You are special and forgiven. Fucking religious types, dude. I hate these. I fucking hate these people. Anyways, stupid fucking turds, fucking poopy, fuck religion, trust God, not religion. You are not the only, which one? Which God? Which one? I'll let him talk.
Doing bad things by spreading their wrong opinions. I don't expect those people to watch this video and be like, oh man, okay, well, you know, maybe I should consider myself. Maybe I should do some self-reflection on, you know, where I stand, and potentially kind of change some things about my thinking. I don't expect that at all. This is more for the rest of you guys who are watching this, maybe to keep us from actually getting to that point where we fit into that category where we just get...
Okay, please don't overgeneralize. Please don't make the blankie statements. Your title includes you as being nuts. Anyone Christian, religious. Some religious people are nuts. Would have been better. Most are, and completely trammed in their own bias and perceptions. Religious people are nuts. Religious people are fucking nuts. Snuck and futs, dude. That's, even as a Christian, you can't say you are. The movement has been twisted. Wasn't hard to do. And most are snuckin' futs. it's been transformed into a place for radicals more than well-wishers. There you go. It's been transformed into a place for radicals more than well-wishers. Any organized religion has been
and it went off the rails,
molested.
right? Let me give you a
That's
little
what
tip
they
here
do.
I've
They
learned along the
molest.
way. Everything
So,
that
religion has been molested as well.
I think I know, I hold that pretty loosely. All right?
Right.
Especially when it
Right.
comes to the Bible.
Because it's all self-interpretations. It's
End
just
time
what
stuff,
you do
end
to
times
be good.
prophecies and all this stuff, right?
It's too much.
No matter how much I choose to study those things, I always hold my beliefs or my understanding of those things.
End time shit. My grandma used to do the end time shit all the time. You know, she died, okay? Her end times came before those end times came. So what you should try to concentrate on doing is just being good within your time on this planet. And you shouldn't walk around chastising others to get to that point. Even Jesus hath stated. So straight up fuck y'all. Like the religion itself has been hijacked. All of them have in certain ways. They've been fucking molested. And you can't just be a casual, normal, good person anymore. There's certain levels of dirty expectancies on you that you have to adhere to and others' fucking opinions. Everything has its own goddamn stand now. So it is what it is, Jojo.
Pretty loosely, all right?
It is what it is.
As a matter of fact, I'll go as far as to say I claim to know nothing but Christ crucified, all right? So apart from the gospel
Even
of
then,
Jesus Christ, I claim...
I don't think Jesus was real. There's no proof of actual Christian Jesus at all whatsoever. There isn't proof of him. There's no proof he ever existed. That's it. There's no body. There's no leper behind a rock. There's no shit. There's nothing. There's nothing behind anything. Okay? We have found no Jesus. There's no Jesus. But the theory of a good person and what that person stands for, and that we should stand on. Not the argument of the actuality or not, but just the theory of the goodness. You know, past is past, regardless if it happened or not, or how it happened, or the miracles and the shining holy lights. There isn't any. Okay, we've proven that in the future that there isn't any of that kind of shit. So now, if we could just come to the, you know, Aesop's Fables realization and stop, like, betting our lives on this fucking, like, fake deity situation, I think we could slide forward, you know, and be better people as a whole in the entirety of the world. Like, a lot of why this terrorism shit has been happening is because of the same religious shit where the gods are arguing. The gods are arguing again. At the cost of human lives, the gods are arguing again.
Claim to know nothing. Now, do I have opinions on those things? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I hold them loosely? Yeah.
You can be hard on a couple points. You can be a little moralist on a few points. That's fine.
When Jesus walked on the earth, when he lived his perfect life during his ministry here on earth, there were a bunch of religious people who were very convinced that they were right about the prophecies that they had spent their entire lives studying. And many of these prophecies were pertaining to the Messiah, who Jesus ultimately was. These people were called Pharisees.
I like the salt on the inner brim of the hat there.
These people were so convinced that they were right.
This man works.
About their understanding of the scripture that they had to read, that they completely missed Jesus. They completely missed the actual Messiah.
Jesus.
This is because they were so convinced that they were right, they couldn't look at who Jesus was.
Jesus.
They couldn't fit that into the box of the truth that they had formulated in their own minds.
Yeah, right. It's all that. It's and that's why alienation supposed to the story and all that nonsense. So all this kind of like, you know, give your death and don't think for yourself and shit and all this other shit that comes from that is just a really stupid, bad, dumb way of living. And when it says things after that, like states that doing so will bring favor and good reputation by trusting in them and acknowledging in your gods and acknowledging them in all of your ways. Yeah, but like not when you're using that for, you know, that indifference shit. So 4, 5, and 6. He hit him with all three of these. All three of these. All three of these. This guy made one tiny little quip, and it was just 3, 4, and 5. 4, 5, and 6. Then you will win favor in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not on your own understanding. Don't ever question. In all ways only submit. Otherwise you will fucking die. You'll go to hell. Otherwise you'll be on the wrong path. So just fucking shut the fuck up. What a fucking back-thinking piece of shit. So we're going to do Asmon.
Met Donald. He met Donald,
yes.
And they had a conversation.
And now for what?
So we watched this yesterday. This is my man. I love me some Bill Maher. I used to watch his shit for years on fucking HBO. He came to my city once, and I went to his fucking show. So I've been to a Bill Maher fucking show. I love fucking Bill Maher. Shit is my jam. Watch HBO for fucking years of my life. Years of my goddamn life. My dad before me used to watch him as well. And I didn't get what is all this old people HBO shit. And then I turned like, 20. And I was like that wannabe sophisticated hipster guy. And I started to like watch all these cool, Real Sex and all that other stupid shit on HBO. Starting to get into the cool kids club. And there was this beautiful fucking show with this slightly disconnected rich man who, when it was seen in that time, he would be more on the like almost slightly middle-ish, slightly conservative in his own little way, right? But nobody really saw him as that. Why? Well, because he ultimately was rich, was Hollywoodish, had that attached or unattached perspective at a point, some saw. But I always saw just the stoner, the good guy who was trying to push forth the right thing in his own belief structure. I've always had a good feeling about Bill Maher. So however anybody else feels about Bill Maher, like platforming, blah blah blah, all this other nonsense, fucking look at the entirety of Politically Incorrect. In terms of platforming, are you too frightened to have conversations with your opposition? And should our audiences, now that we're on YouTube and shit, even have the ability to sit there and fucking chastise us for having these conversations? It's of my belief that it's a big no, So if he wants to have Andrew Tate on and say, but isn't that gross that you're a fucking human trafficker, And he'll say, it's not true, bro. But let him have that conversation still, Let him have the conversation is the point. And he's always been able to have his enemies on. So there you go. He's invited Trump to the show several occasions. Nope. Just didn't work. And then at a point he's like, fuck it, I don't want that guy around. So, we are where we're at. Okay? So that all being said, let's keep going forward. Let's check this out.
I know you've all
I want to see Asmon's opinion on Bill Maher and any of this other shit. I've never seen him cover any of this Bill Maher shit. I haven't been watching any of the new Bill Maher shit myself. I have a couple lined up that I do want to delve into once I pick a video game, relax for an evening, and snap in. But anyway.
My visit to the White House.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Bill Maher got invited by Kid Rock to go to the White House. Yeah.
Okay, as you know, 12 days ago I had dinner with President Trump, a dinner that was set up by my friend Kid Rock, because we share a belief that there's got to be something better than hurling insults from 3,000 miles away.
Imagine
and
that.
Let me first say that to all the people who treated this like it was some kind of summit meeting, you're ridiculous. Like I was going to sign a treaty or something.
Yeah, they're gonna go pay him off or something else. Yeah, exactly. And what a wild sentence. Yeah, well, this is the way politics is now. And you know, Kid Rock showing up to the White House dressed up like he's going to sell firecrackers. I think that's what somebody said. I forgot who it was.
Yeah, it's like red suit is fucking great, dude. I love that thing.
I have no power. I'm a fucking comedian, and he's the most powerful leader in the world. I'm not the leader of anything, except maybe a contingent of centrist-minded people who think there's got to be a better way of running
what
this
do you think
country
of
than
that?
hating each other every minute.
But did that trigger you, Asman? He doesn't want to accept him as a centrist. What do you got, Asman? You gonna pause it? After the clapping dies
meet
down?
up in person. Maybe it'll be different.
Yep.
They will never forgive him for this.
Okay. I mean,
making a deal, dealing with the devil. This is not good at all.
Oh, okay. I get it now. I
Spoiler
immediately
alert,
get it.
He's dead to me. Yep.
First good sign, before I left for the Capitol, I had my staff collect.
Ain't nobody fucking. He didn't sell any soul. That's what everybody always says about it. They're like, oh, he sold his soul. Bill Maher's going right to fucking LMAFO or whatever. Okay, that's so stupid. Center is ultra-liberal, neocons, and social democrats. So they won't let the center be called the center, and they won't let anyone identify as a centrist. You know what I mean? That's it. We're done. These people are fucking stupid. And it's mostly a bunch of like fucking idiots from nowhere, you know? Respect underscore one. Respect one is first. Respect underscore first. Centrist is ultra. Neoliberal cons and the liberal demos. The social democrats. That's like extremist leftists, you fucking moron. That's like the independents. That's fucking Jill Scott bullshit at the end of your day. Social democrats, you're a fucking moron. So there you go. Okay. Respect underscore first. Let's just respect underscore first. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Respect respect first, okay? First grade, it said. Yeah, that's like Ethan. It's like impossible. It's like impossible to what is Asmon's like #1 streaming platform? I don't even think it's on here, bro. It's right here. I mean, respect underscore first. I mean, it's a bunch of clipos. So yeah, he's not even from. That's from like these fucking like weird Argentinian fucking bad panadans in your fucking chat. So I'm not gonna sit here and bad empanada. You're appealing to your bad empanada children. That's very cute, Asmon. Go ahead.
This list of almost 60 different insulting epithets that the president has said about me.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Things like stupid, dummy, lowlife dummy, sleazebag.
What do you think of the list, Asmon? I was excited for this.
Really a dumb guy, fired like a dog. His show is dead. There's 60. I brought this to the White House because I wanted him to sign it.
Funny.
Which he did.
That's funny. See, what do you think of that, Asman? What do you think? He signed it. You got him to sign it. What do you think of that, Asman?
Oh my
God. What? Oh my God.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh my
okay,
fucking
great. The content president.
That's very funny.
Wow.
Very funny. You got to give Bill Maher something for this. Can
Amazing.
You smile? Can you laugh? You laughed for 30 seconds about Trump saying that Adam Schiff had a long neck. Which, by the way, motherfucker, your neck is real fucking shiffy. Okay? Your neck is real fucking shiffy out there, brother. So, if you want to sit there and fucking laugh for 30 seconds about your own, image, essentially, and you want to give no giggles or shits whatsoever towards this historical fucking beauty. Were you with us for the entirety of Bill Maher's craziness? Were you with us for that, my friend? Have you ever Bill Maher'd? Do you watch that show, or do you just watch a bunch of shit on YouTube? Did you ever watch anything for the blank years of your existence on... so I like to watch shit while I play shit, and sometimes I watch it multiple times. And so I did that with my World of Warcraft, and I don't have any friends, so I didn't have like people in my ear and shit. So I'd sit there and watch, you know, HBO on fucking repeats and shit, just play it all day and night, and just let it jam. I'd just let it fucking jam out, you know. And you guys, I guess didn't do that or something. I guess you guys don't understand who the fuck Bill is. He's had Kamala fucking Harris on his show a bunch of times, and he was not the biggest Kamala fan either. He would hold her to the fire every time she was on the show about so many fucking things. So I feel like you're not even paying attention to the actual person that Bill Maher is, and just excusing him away as some kind of fucking Democrat libtard just like the rest of them. You're a fucking asshole, and to not give him that middle ground just because you're trying to appease to your little fucking, like I said, 6-year-old fuckhead fan base is fucking ridiculous. Grow any amount of balls. Half of the fucking political streamers out there grow any amount of balls when covering a thing to cover it with some level of honesty instead of just some tilted fucking, well, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'll hold fucking demo shit to the fire, too. This is where I'm okay-ish with Nux, is sometimes he says, oh, and it happens here, too. You know, oh, and it happens here, too. And he's talking about the topic. Asmon disconnects and then talks about some flowery side shit and then just kind of lets the background content play while he nods. Papa got called out in his entire act, and since I heard that, I was like, oh, my God, that's all he does. How much have you watched this guy, Papa? Like, you figured him out. That's very impressive. Good job. Anyways, continuing along. Jesus.
With good humor, and I
he's
know
a
as I
struggle
say that,
to watch. And he's
think...
popular? This is where I don't understand streaming. I don't understand popularity in streaming. It's just Nepo babies who have paid to get there, right? Like in some form. Like something has pushed them there. It's not... like earned in any way, is it? Not just in my opinion, but just like in any form. This like modern up and coming nobody streamer thing is a myth. It's only people who have some type of previous fame or grasp on an area or is already some type of networked baby of some type. Network Nepo baby. That's all we're dealing with in the entirety of every platform. And everything out there is networked Nepo babies. It's always a blank of a blank. Somebody knows who somebody is when somebody's an actor in somebody's family, and somebody else is a fucking, you know, producer, and some guy built a set for some big movie that I've been heavily fucking influenced by, but now I hate his fucking nephew because it's a piece of shit who has no fucking real opinions about actual fucking video games, just rails off about dumb politics shit all day. Man, congratulations to the next generations of fucking tasteless fools and morons, non-absorbing, confrontational to thought archetypes. I fucking hate these people. So it is what it is. I don't hate Asmon Gold for Asmon Gold being Asmon Gold, but you know what I mean. Just like the character of the non-thinker. It's this, you know, it's like that statue, but instead you say, hey, what's up, bro? And you just go, what? And it's like, oh, I thought he'd have something to say. Nope. It's cool, bro. It's cool. Like, that's what he's worth. That's what he's worth.
Sphincter's just
it's
tight.
ridiculous. That's terrible. We're going to get back to the thing now. Sphincter. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God, Bill, are you going to say something nice about him? What I'm going to do is report exactly what happened. You decide what you think about it. And
the thinker. So depthful.
Pure Trump hate for you. I don't give a fuck. So, no, I didn't go MAGA. And to the president's credit, there was no pressure to. After we left the Oval Office, he showed me the little room off the office, you know, the
laugh at this for 15 seconds.
Yeah.
15 seconds, right? Come on.
Okay.
I remember
Laugh
that.
at it.
Those
Pause
are good
and
days.
laugh. Pause and laugh.
The blowjob room. Okay.
Any joke.
Well,
the best part
Give
about
the
it
comedian
is that
any
I
joke.
don't think
Give
that
any
it's
joke.
beyond Trump
Any laughing
to
time
have introduced the
whatsoever.
room as the
Please.
blowjob room.
Any joke that he makes,
I think there is
please
a
laugh
high
at any
probability
portion
he
of it.
could have introduced
and I'm gonna
it
go
as
find
that.
that video where you laughed like a fucking
Yeah,
local kid.
that's
yeah.
what
You've got the Oval
thin
Office
Schiff-
and you've got
Schiff
the
with
Oral
his thin
Office.
neck.
the merch now.
I'm gonna need you to lose your shit. I'm gonna need you to absolutely lose your shit over a joke, buddy. Come on, come on.
And he gave me a bunch
Come
of
on,
hats, but
Asman.
he didn't ask me to take a picture in one, which I appreciated. The guy I met is not the person who the night before the dinner shit tweeted a bunch of nasty crap.
I really
about
didn't like the idea much, and I don't like it much now.
how he thought this thing was a bad idea.
Of
what a
meeting him.
deranged asshole I was.
Yeah, yeah.
I read it and thought, oh,
Trump was
what a
baby
lovely
crying
way
even
to
the night
welcome
before.
someone to your house.
Right.
Yeah.
But when I got there, that guy wasn't living there. Now, does Trump want respect? Of course. Who doesn't?
Yeah, sure.
My friend said to me, what are you going to wear to the White House? I said, I don't know, but I'm not going to dress like Zelensky, I'll tell you that.
I still can't believe it's so
4 seconds,
fucking
three,
funny.
3 second
Let me
giggle.
see if I can find it. Bro,
That was such a
Kid
good
Rock
fucking
went
joke,
to the
dude.
White House.
You're gonna go back to the
Bro,
firework costume.
This isn't AI.
It looks so good. It looks really good. I like
This
it.
is not AI.
It's hokey
boys.
as
Like
fuck.
this
It's
happened.
dumb. It's triggering.
He's dripped out.
I
Yeah,
love
and
it.
honestly, it's
I
fucking
fucking
funny.
hate that. I love it. That red and white is fucking. It's very frost. It's very like winter coated.
Okay.
Very winter coated. I like it. That was a good
Just for
joke.
starters, he
Zero
laughs.
laugh.
I've
He
never
laughs.
seen him laugh in public.
Trump
But
laughs.
he
Can
does,
you laugh?
including at himself.
Can
It's not
you
fake.
laugh?
Believe me, as a comedian of 40 years,
Trump
I know a
likes
fake laugh when I hear
Bill
it.
Maher in person. Come on, you can laugh. It's okay, Asman.
Good one.
You've been approved by your overlord. Okay. You can laugh. You've been approved, Asman.
Yeah.
Okay, example. In the Oval Office, he was showing me the portraits of presidents, and he pointed to Reagan and said, in all seriousness, you know, the best thing
This is
about
a sting
him,
point.
his
He's
hair.
serious on this one.
I mean, to be honest, though, right? I mean, he had that shit lined up.
Yeah, it's really cramped. It's fucking. It's
Yeah,
in there.
I mean, you
yeah.
joke around about it, but like, damn, that shit was
It's
level.
real swizzle sticked. Yeah. With a ruler, you know.
I said, well, there was also that whole bringing down communism thing.
Oh, yeah.
Waiting for the button next to the Diet Coke button to get pushed and I go through the trap door.
Any jokes? Come on,
But
buddy.
no, he laughed, he got it. I said to him at one point, Mr. President, you know the dog, that's unusual in the White House. He said, well, a lot of the presidents, they had a dog for political reasons. I said, no, people love dogs, that's what that is. Oh yeah, okay, that's true.
2, 3.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, maybe they do just like dogs.
I'm counting him. Okay.
Maybe.
We're doing this. We're having fun right
I
now. I'm
mean,
having fun.
yes.
We're counting out his seconds of laughing when he's on his
I'm
sprees.
telling you what happened.
Adam Schiff's
At
neck
one
is the
point, we were
funniest
walking
thing.
through his
Funniest thing
his
to
amazing
Asman.
tour of the whole house. And I
Wow.
don't remember
Adam's
exactly
neck.
what
Have
we
you
were
seen
talking
Adam
about,
Schiff's
but it
neck,
must have been
though?
something with the 2020 election because I know he used the word
Rigged.
lost. And I distinctly remember saying,
No. There's no way he said that.
Probably. Fuck off. That's rough, isn't it?
No, he did not say he
Oh
lost.
boy, that's rough.
wow,
isn't
I never thought I'd hear you say that. He didn't get mad. He's much more self-aware than he lets on in public. Look, I get it. It doesn't matter who he is at a private dinner with a comedian. It matters who he is.
Oh my God, there it is.
There
I
it
guess-
is. A meeting of the minds. Is that Joe Rogan and
This would've been
fucking
so much funnier
Jordan
if they
Peterson?
all had, like McDonald's.
Are you kidding me?
If they all,
What
oh
a
my God, it
fucking-
would have been so fucking funny if they all
What?
had McDonald's.
What a
That's the
meeting of
only
the
thing, man. Like,
minds.
they're just missing Alex Jones. I guess so.
Is that Joe Rogan?
Stage.
It's not AI, guys.
This
is real.
That this person exists. Because everything I've ever not liked about him was, I swear to God, I don't know who the fuck Dana White is. Absent, at least on this night with this guy.
That's unfortunate. I don't know who I don't know who that is.
Is that Trump, like,
I don't know who that guy is.
Leaked audio of Trump, and it was like behind the scenes, and he was talking like a normal person, and everybody was like really upset about this. They're like, well, wait a minute. Normal. Is this real? Like, why isn't he talking and acting like a retard right now? Yeah, I don't know what it is. But, yeah, Kid Rock, mobster. Yeah, I love how they call Kid Rock Bob, because his name is Bob. Like, it's just... absolutely breaks character, you know?
Funny. No, it's Bob. Bobbert.
The world's greatest actor? Yeah, I guess so. Trump's insanely personable? Yeah, of course he is.
Roberto.
Bob, Kid Rock, told me the night before... He said, if you want to get a word in edgewise, you're going to have to cut him off. He'll just go on. Not at all. I've had so many conversations with prominent people who are much less connected. People who don't look you in the eye. People who don't really listen because they just want to get to their next thing. People whose response to things you say just doesn't track like, what?
That's crazy.
None of that.
We did watch this the other day.
And he mostly steered the conversation to, what do you think about this? I know. Your mind is blown. So's mine.
Bill Maher doesn't know it.
But
Bill Maher might have just dictated to international policies.
Maher. It's not John Mayer. It's Bill Maher, motherfucker.
What do you think about this?
John Mayer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I guess we could do that.
Fuck, dude. This really gets to me. Asmongold age, for fuck's sake, dude, you're 34. How do these people not know like legends and shit, dude? Like legends. How do you not know the base name to fucking say his goddamn name? Say the fucking name. Say my name. Say my fucking name. Say my fucking name. Like, what the fuck? Say his name, dude. Say his name, okay? It's I'm resizing my window. It's Bill Tay Kunte. It's Bill Tay Mars.
Yeah, Mars. Run it up. Which one? I don't know. Maybe the tariff thing. Yeah, what do you think about the tariffs? I don't know. I think they kind of suck. Like, all right, I guess they suck. Yeah, let's just get rid of them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
There were so many moments when I hit him with a joke or contradicted something, and no problem. At dinner, he was asking me about the nuclear situation in Iran in a very genuine, hey, I think you're a smart guy, I want your opinion sort of way.
Oh,
and I
my
said,
God.
Well,
Bill, you didn't tell us that we have to. Well, you didn't tell him to bomb Iran, did you? Like, you please, bro. Please, bro.
Maybe.
You didn't tell him to do that.
I don't know. No,
obviously,
I don't think
you're
so.
privy to things about it. I'm not, but for what it's worth, I thought the Obama deal was worth letting play out because we made Iran destroy 98% of the uranium, and they were 15 years away from a bomb. And then I said to him,
that was not 15 years ago. That's the problem.
But we got rid of that. You got rid of that.
Ooh.
He didn't get mad or call me a left-wing lunatic.
Do you want me to check it? Don't mutter. Don't mutter under your breath,
parts of his plan for Gaza
Don't mutter
were
under your
wacky.
breath like that.
I love how people are like shocked by this, as if it's a big surprise.
Why is my wrist itch? Why
no shit.
Why am I itchy?
Duh.
There's no needle marks. There's no needle marks. Why am I itchy right here? There's no needle marks. There's fat. There's fat lines.
The idea that Gaza
Is this another new
could be
fat line
instead of
developing
hell.
right now?
Oh.
Itch.
I told him he was wrong when he tweeted the night before that I was critical of all things Trump. Not true. Check the tapes.
I think Bill Maher has been very
got a
fair.
Couple spots. Yeah, he's
all
got a couple
things considered,
spots.
I think he has been extremely fair to Trump.
Yeah.
For better or for worse.
Yep. We
Did he expect the public hanging? Yeah. Well, I think that a lot of people.
We're accepting Americans. So, like, if he won, he won. So we're taking our spot and we're saying, hey, we lost. Legit. So, well played. I'm not of that crowd that's like, oh, blue spiracy. I don't believe in that shit. We lost. Okay? We should humble ourselves. to our current president. We are United States. Our president is our populace, whether we like it or not. That's how it works here. So there's a certain level of shit talking, but there's also a certain level of like expected respect to be distributed because it was already earned supposedly through the process. So it just is what it is. Respect your president. We have that built into us as classic Americans, classically trained Americans. I don't believe that's right wing or fascist or any of that other shit. I just believe it's like a belief in some type of patriotism or belief in country, for fuck's sake. You're saying that all forms of belief in self-country patriotism are fucking evil, then I don't know who the fuck you are. You're not an American. USA, let's go. Anyways.
Like, a lot of people have turned him into like this like super, like they've turned him into something that's larger than a person. And I think that's why a lot of this type of messaging is surprising to people, is because it's like, actually, no, this is just some random guy. A comic book villain?
Israel's embassy to Jerusalem, loved it. The border did need to be controlled. I'm glad the cops are getting their morale back. DEI had gone too far.
That's right.
Biological men shouldn't be playing women's sports. Europe should pay for their defense.
That's right.
And of course,
so what do you think?
I like this guy.
Okay, there you go.
Arab countries should
shit,
take in
come on,
Arab
Asman.
refugees, like
Hey!
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
what the
Asman,
fuck?
yes.
Why do they have to go to Germany?
Right. We should all love some Bill Maher's in some USA's, you know? He's got great, like, ooh, it's like rich man disconnected shit at a point, but it's great, like, some kind of base of some kind of beliefs that you can look at and say, oh, he has something here. You know, whether you believe in it or not, you can still see that he has a clear structure. He has his beliefs, and you can see the opinions coming off of that, the genuine thought, the brevity, the bravery to brevity to say something, you know? That's it. That's all it takes.
Who wound up in Germany.
So this
when
is his
Saudi
art
Arabia
form.
took none.
This
He
is
said to
Bill's
me,
art form.
You know what?
You know?
Thank fucking God. I am so glad that more people are well, no, pre-watch. No, it's a fucking fact. Everybody knows this. Everybody fucking knows this.
Pre-watched.
I am so
pussy.
happy about this. I've been waiting on this for a while.
Pre-watch. So pre-watch. 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 What is this pre-watch, dude?
I said,
pre-watch.
You should
We did
remind
watch
your
this
boyfriend in
yesterday,
Saudi Arabia that
Pre-watch.
the next time you see him.
He's not laughing, though. Can you laugh at the joke? 0 seconds. 1?
Yeah?
2 seconds, maybe? 2 seconds? Right. Bill Maher for president. I was saying that a long time ago.
He laughed.
Dude.
I never felt I had to walk on.
It's just, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Bill Maher for president.
Yeah,
That's what we should be
I
saying. That's more accurate. I think he'd have made a better president than Trump, honestly.
Eggshells around him.
But
and honestly,
it is
I
what
voted
it is.
for Clinton and Obama, but I would never feel comfortable talking to them the way I was able to talk with Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That's just how it went down. Make of it what you
It's
will.
interesting.
Me, I feel it's emblematic of what
I feel like you could really get
For
down
Kamala,
on
question mark? Nobody
with
wants to
old
talk
Bill
about. Don't say that name.
Obama,
Don't say
you know,
that name.
maybe he's
Kamala.
a little bit like
Kamala.
uptight, but I feel like if you had a conversation with Bill Clinton, like you could get down to business real quick.
Democrats are so unpopular these days.
Slick
He was
Willie,
even okay when I checked him on the orangutan.
Trump sues.
Laugh. Are you gonna laugh?
Lawsuit.
Oh God.
He was. You know, he said to Dana White, you know, Bill said my father was an orangutan, and I really love my father. And I said, well, Mr. President, I did that because I didn't like what you were doing regarding Obama's birth origins. I thought that was low. Again.
Okay.
No anger.
Tit for
just a
tat.
little smile, as if to say, yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's fucking obvious.
Yep, troll for troll. Tit for tat.
Yeah, it's completely fucking up. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess so. Right? Because, yeah, of course.
The most surreal part of the whole night was when I got home. I flew back right after the dinner, and I'm in bed watching 60 Minutes from the night before. Yeah. And there's Trump in one of their stories, standing at a podium in a room that looked to me like one of the rooms and places we'd just been in.
Yeah, sure.
And he's ranting, disgusting, you're a terrible person. And I'm like, who's that guy? What happened to Glinda the Good Witch?
Nope. Sure. That's a Bernie impression.
He's entertaining.
And why can't we get the guy I met to be the public guy? And I'm not saying it's our responsibility to do that. It's not. I'm just reporting exactly what I saw over 2.5 hours. I went into the mine, and that's what's down there.
That's the thing is I remember again with that leaked audio where Trump was being normal. People were very unsettled by this. They were like, wait a minute.
Normal Trump.
Are you telling me that
I have no time
for
okay, I'll just jingle jangle about your normal Trump audio.
Pull it up. I don't remember.
I don't
He's
care.
a crazy person on TV. A lot lives there, which I know is fucked up. It's just not as fucked up as I thought it was.
Yeah.
And I have no illusions now that I'm back to work at my job that he might start a new list.
Jesus Christ.
Because I don't have a good feeling and will be critical about a lot of what he's doing. The trade war and disappearing people, ruling by decree, threatening.
I love how the term disappearing people has just come out.
Standard. This
where
was
it's
called.
Like, no, you're getting deported for breaking the rules of the green card. You're not being disappeared.
Debatable. They still haven't really figured that out yet. So
it's not disappearing people. If he disappeared them, you wouldn't
there
know
is
where
evidence,
they went.
but it's not.
But we all know where they are.
Solid enough yet.
Judges
really.
gutting the government with
So
glee.
we'll see.
But
They
I
can't
also
actually
think he now
attack
understands
Mark
I
Rubio.
have
That's
a
very
job to
stupid.
do,
They'll
or at least
probably
he
just
did on
deport
this
him.
night,
We'll
because
see.
he said to me early on
he knows
that
how
he'd
it
seen
is.
our last episode, which was the Friday before this dinner. And he said, I thought maybe you'd be nice, but you hit me really hard. I did. Because I'm not going to pull my punches that presidents get to propose a third term for themselves. He understood that.
What do you think, Aswan?
There's more about this, by the way.
You want a third term for the president? There's more.
And without animus.
Oh, there's more. Pre-watched?
Pre-watched?
Yes.
Pre-watched.
At one point, I said to him, you're scaring people. Do you really want to be scaring your own citizens so much? And I know now you're all saying, and what did he say to that?
Pre-watched.
Honestly, I don't remember. But it wasn't, okay, I'll stop. So MAGA fans, don't worry.
Pre-watched.
Your boy gave me nothing. Just
Thank God. I was worried he was going to stop the content. I was worried the show was about to be over. Fuck. Fuck, bro. All right, good. We still in business. Great. Can't stop, won't stop? Yeah, I guess so.
hats. Hats in a very generous amount of time and a willingness to listen and accept me as a possible friend, even though I'm not MAGA, which was the point of the dinner.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the whole night was we were standing in the blowjob room.
Zero. Dead feelings here. Completely dead, lost, just dead emotions,
And he said,
dead, lost,
you know,
nothing.
I've heard from a lot of people
Paid zero
who really,
attention,
really
zero
liked
attention
that
to
we're
that.
having this dinner. Not all, but a lot.
Zero.
And I
No
said,
reaction.
Same. A lot of people told me they loved it, but not all. And we agreed.
Well, the reason why it's not all is that the people that don't like it are the mentally ill, tone policing Karens that make everything worse. That's the other, remember the other group that causes all the problems in society? That's them.
I mean, yeah, but you're also a portion of the problems in society, and so am I, and so is everybody. The point is, we're supposed to get along under that umbrella there as Americans, you fucking disassociative fuck. Anyways.
People who don't even want us to talk.
I mean, you got some like Aryan Christian shit in your soul, or like, what's your point? Like,
we don't like you. Don't talk, as opposed to what?
They don't even like themselves.
there is a lot of cancel culture on the middle, the right, the sensitivity Don't even get into this with all the snowflake back and forth fucking yelling. Shut up. Shut up. Mention fucking trans kids one more time, and an entire fucking church will burn with rage and passion to kill the person speaking. You know what I mean?
Writing the same editorial for the millionth time and making 25-hour speeches into the wind. Really? That's what...
Someone, yeah, you gave a Nazi a platform, bro. Like, it's... Bro, I'm not saying this guy, I think he's just memeing around, right? But, like, yeah, you gave a Nazi a platform. Bro, get this, like, any of this complaining about giving a person a platform shit, the moment that I hear that, I just know to myself that I'm talking to a bitch. I'm talking to a bitch that loves to cry. And like that's the first thing. Like, I hear that, I'm done. I stop paying attention to it. I stop thinking about it.
It's fake. It's fake. Reckless 3. Watch us. Yeah, okay. Reckless 3. No. No, come on now. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch now. Don't be a bitch. Don't show me spiders and fucking stupid ass fucking cars and shit. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, why is it showing me this reckless? No. REKLUSE. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Oh, somebody got banner hammered.
About it. I'm done. You don't want to have a conversation. You just want to tell people who you can and can't talk to. It's so annoying.
Liberals have. He takes the piss out of everybody else, and we can hold ours.
Yeah, third term. You didn't say anything about that third term shit. You didn't. You just kind of breezed over it, Asmon. You didn't say anything about it. You didn't say anything about it. You didn't say anything about it. Asmon, what's your opinion on the third term, the president talking about the third term thing? It's not popular with anybody, but you do have to appeal to your radicals in your chat, right? So, did you have any opinion on that or not? Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Okay. That's my report.
That's
you
my
can
report.
hate me for it, but I'm not a liar.
Right.
Trump was
that
gracious
was easy.
and
So,
measured, and why he isn't that in
you're
other
very
settings,
easy to
I
see,
don't know,
buddy.
and I can't answer, and it's not my place to answer. I'm just telling you what I saw, and I wasn't high.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever. They want to say either Trump's a Nazi or this guy's a Nazi. Like, no. But
damn, missed opportunity.
Yeah, getting high in the White House, that'd be perfect, bro. Like, yeah, exactly. And anyway, no, I think this is really, this is the way it is with a lot of people. I think this is great, right? I mean, it's a great thing. And
Nazis
the
died
more
a long
people that
time
are out
ago.
there
Shut up,
talking
you
about
belittling
stuff
cunt.
and interacting with each other, this is a huge positive. I'm really happy about this, and it's great. And there's more to it, by the way. It's not even over.
It's not social
they brought
growth, you
in,
fucks.
so
Bannon?
somebody said,
What is this?
That Steve Bannon
Okay.
is Gavin Newsom's Wario.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Bro, what the fuck? I don't know how that happened. Like, how'd that even happen? Oh my god. Hold up, wait a minute. Yes, exactly. Holy fucking shit. And so anyway, yeah, I did think this was funny. But fuck, now I can't see it. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I'd be so fucking yeah, oh in their own there propaganda.
Would you go up there?
Absolutely not.
Right. The Jews have got to rule Earth under hell, right? That's the
Or they all
idea.
die.
Or they all die. Either way, it's not really.
Oh fuck! It's one of those Bible things.
That's a Zionism thing.
I don't think I'm gonna make the cut.
Yes. Oh fuck! It's one of those
See how
Bible
he changes
things.
the subject.
I'm not here for the rest of that video anyway. So there you go. I just wanted to cover the portion that we covered from watching the video the other day. So I didn't say anything about the third term thing. That's good to know, Asmon. So Asmon agrees with the President Trump to the point where it's like the cultist third term thing. Is Asmongold a fucking evangelist? I wonder. Like a hidden evangelist. Is that what we're dealing with? Like some kind of deep-rooted Christ fucking mentality shit? I'm wondering. I'm starting to fucking figure it out. I don't think it's like straight up Nazi shit, but it is like down that same lane of like indifference or whatever. So, you know, step at a time, buddy, step at a time. Let's see here. So this says it's the most viral debate on the internet right now. This is AOC is 103% fucked. I just want to say I agree. I put up a thing saying, "Dear God, let's not have AOC win, or don't AOC president ever." The Israeli is trending. And damn RIP. Massive gathering, Palestine, genocidal war on Gaza. Typical same old shit. Who cares, right? Right? Who cares, right, folks? Right, folks? Damn RIP Kyron Lacey. That kid had a whole career ahead of him. Is that Minnesota? That's fucking shit, really. From what? Took his own life last night. So this guy killed himself. Damn. Oh, what is LSU? I don't know. What the fuck is LSU? Vaxxed? I am not vaxxed. Your team's theory dies here. LOL. Anyways. Oh, love that. Great. Fantastic. Love it. Cool. Who cares? Fuck. Why did I fucking come here anyway? Who cares? What did I come here for? Oh, I said AOC was fucking... Hold on, how do you search your own shit? Profile, can I search my own posts? Like, posts, can I do it that way? How do I search my own posts? How do I search my own posts, bro? How do I search my own posts? How do I search my own posts? This is easy. Go to your profile, clicking avatar, click the magnifying glass at the top of your post. Shut up, dude. There isn't one. There isn't one. There isn't one. There isn't one. Where am I not seeing it? Am I not seeing it? Is it this? Shut up. Keywords related to posts. Well... win. Is it this one? AOC president win. No, see, it's not gonna. No, you fuck. No. Posts. My own posts. Gross. Copy. Okay. No, dude, it's not there. What the fuck you mean at the top of my fucking post? There's no fucking magnifying fuck at the fucking top of my fuckhead post, dude. That's not a thing. So fuck off. Dumbass. Shit. Garbage. Click on profile. Click on your stupid circle. Okay, that's me. Click on your dick. Click your own fucking dick. I got no time for this shit. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I linked him up. I linked my lawyer up with Noah in trouble. I don't think what he's in it could be considered trouble.
So this is the H3. So yes, he said he linked his lawyer up with the Noah Samson kid for some reason.
Irony of everything is that Ethan sent a cease and desist to Noah for his YouTube video where he details how Ethan Klein and many other content creators, including Mudahar, have played a role in defending Israel's genocide. Right? Intentionally, unintentionally, doesn't matter. Ethan was like, how dare you? How dare you make a YouTube video about me? I'm gonna sue you. But he didn't actually do that. He just sent him a cease and desist. This is ridiculous to do.
Okay. So you
guys know Noah Sampson, right? Noah Sampson, who's continuously kept calling Chud Logic.
What are you watching? He's watching H3 again. We got him, folks. He's watching him again.
He would just go on like unprompted rants to respond to about like Chud Logic being like a child girl. He ended up getting banned from Twitter, actually.
This Chud Logic guy,
Uh-oh, where am I going? Oh, I'm tempting the beast. Hello. I am watching this other Twitch creator in the most popular and positive covering way. Look, I am banned from the chat. Oh, look, I've been banned from the chat. Yes, I have. He also has me blocked on X. Yes, he does. So we're going to check into our little buddy here real quick. Okay, yeah, here we go. Sean. Okay, Sean, the friend. Sean, my best friend. This is my best friend, guys. He's the CEO of Black People, okay? He's my best friend, guys. Okay, he's my best friend. He's my best friend. I'm permanently banned and blocked. Oh, no. Oh, no, he wanted to call me racist, falsely accuse me of being racist. Why would you do that? But I'm not racist. Can I follow you? Oh, I cannot follow him right now. Oh, can I subscribe? I really want to subscribe, though. View moderator note, please get a life. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and... let's see here. It's not even that, actually. We're going to go down here, okay? We're going to go to his most popular clip ever. Did you take it down? No, it's right here about me. Okay, great. And then we're going to go ahead and go here, okay? And we're going to go click on here. And then we're going to report, okay? We're going to report this clip. Yeah. For harassment. Okay? Encouraging other users to partake or actively coordinating. No, well. Targeted abuse. Trying to portray me as a racist. This clip. Hi, folks. He reported me on several things. That's the only reason why I'm even considering doing this back. Just to let you guys know. I'm not normally this petty, but if you guys want to like block me on shit, not have the ability to talk about things, not want to share the wealth. We've gone over Sean himself and how he's very greedy with his belief structure around like, you know, white people being non-deserving of having any kind of money ever because they're white, basically. Like, it's very short-sighted stuff. So we're going to go ahead and, since he wants to be petty about things and, like, report me for 7 days or whatever, and then based off some really stupid shit, they didn't even really send me, they didn't send me the proof of harassment either. I'm very upset about that. You guys didn't actually send me the proof of any kind of harassment, anything that was actually said as a statement. There's no moment, no video to the clip of any actual harassment. But at the same time, I have an actual clip that he has up right now that is harassment of me, that is miscontextualizing me as a racist. And Hassan has also covered this video and has called me himself a fruity racist. We're going to see if he still has that up and also report that one. But I'm going to report this one right now. This video, this clip is harassment of another Twitch streamer, me. It's miscontextualizing me as a racist. Also, he brigades harassment against me by having this up. I got 7 days and death threats. He got nothing, and this clip is still up. It's clearly harassment bait. Please remove it. And maybe a counter ban for 24 hours for my suffered harassment. He also told Hassan to cover me and watch this harassment. Watch the original video of me interacting with Sean. This was potential millions of viewers harassment by 2 of your broadcasters and an abuse of the system, especially if this clip or any other footage of their harassment stays up. So please, smiles, take down this clip in the least. This has all been heavily documented and recorded. Thanks. Oh, fucking mechanical keyboard, dude. Okay, great. Thanks. This has all been heavily documented and recorded. Okay, screenshotting. You gotta pull this down a little bit here. Great. Thanks, guys. Okay, cool. Yep, okay, submit that shit. Goodbye. We're not blocking. We're here to watch. We're here to watch. Oh, is he watching it? No, it's my clip. So there you go. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very fun. There you go. So is that fun? Is that fun? Very fun, isn't it? That's great. What do we got?
The word paradigm has been mentioned 5 times in my public Discord. A few more times in the private chats, right? In my mod chat.
Paradigm, bro. Paradigm just came in my stream.
But
oh my god.
5 times.
Just read chat from Paradigm. Paradigm. Showing up in
it was this message,
chat
which is what I think he's talking about.
Isn't
right? Because these messages right here were from January when the actual response that I did happened.
The paradigm shift was reacting live.
This is the only message that is recent, and it's like contextually important to like this video that happened in March. And this message was, so I saw this pop up in Grimm's chat. Isn't Paradigm the guy that went all aggro on Sean a few months back? Right? It's him in Grimm's chat saying W Sean. And I responded to this and I said, yeah, LOL. That's
just
it.
A bunch of
that is the
bullshit.
Only response.
Just drama, dude. Anyway. Bunch of drama. I can't follow, bro. That's weird. That's crazy. Oh, slow down. It's warning me now. Oh, I better watch out.
That's the only time he was mentioned.
Better watch out. I better slow down.
Right?
I don't know how to fuck. What is
That's
this? Abby just Hassanabi. Is that his thing? Right? Yeah. Okay. Great. So, anyways, you got any shit in me up, buddy? I gotta report it. I gotta report it if you got it up. I don't think so though. I don't think anybody like clipped it or anything or took any like, you know, videos of it. That would have been like today. You got any clips and shit, bro? Nope. 7 fucking days. Jeez, 2 days. Can I get the fucking shit can't even be arranged by shit. I don't think I'm on here, honestly. Right. I don't even want top, dude. I want like bottom. Where's your shittiest clips? Where's your most low rank, like nobody watched these clips? Fuck, I don't think you had any clips of me. I was just on a certain like stream. I have it. It's recorded on my shit, so it's whatever. Okay, can you fucking load? Jesus. It only goes back a few days, right? Oh, does it go back like way further than that? Okay, then it's the one that is... What was it? I can look at... Here, hold on. We're reporting things right now. Isn't this fun, folks? I think it is. I think it's fucking thrilling. Okay, so we're going to check out my video right now to figure out... let's see, it was... is it this one? Hassan gay shunned me. He's gay shunning me.
It's not like, this isn't just like, oh, this person's a hippie, so I assumed they were woke. Like, this is a, unironically, very specific.
You a fucking slur.
Oh, no.
I didn't call anybody a fucking... Yeah, very fun. Okay. Let's see. I gotta pee. I'm wiggling. I really gotta pee. I think it's down here, honestly. Like just the full fucking thing. Yeah, it's like this one or some shit. Day 4 on YouTube. HD watch along. Last day is Sean needs a sheep. Theo, I forget. Theo claims autism. Day 60, 66, putting dishes away. I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's this one. Could be. Attitude, motherfucker. Attitude. Dude, I totally gotta fucking piss. No, I think it's before that, honestly. Oh my god, what are you even doing right now? I don't know, does that matter? Does that fucking matter? Does it matter? I took a shower that day. Wasn't that crazy? Okay, so here's I think I was playing something for that, right? No, did it just boop out? Sometimes they'd be doing that. Yeah. I'm a financial advisor. Yeah. It's great. It's great. Good episode. As usual. Yeah, delusionally fine fucking episode. Anyway. It's like well, I'm trying to find the fucking video, you moron. Well, I have to pee. I'm always impatient when I have to fucking... It's this one right here with the 5 hours on it, right? The response video, isn't this it? Good one. See you later. I wish the best for you. Okay.
Good one. Wish the best for you, buddy.
Mama, that are that's not me saying is their misinformed talking points, but like the Snoop Lion.
Always so you gave me, right?
He is a Jewish man, and it's not the same.
Oh.
Okay, I'm looking for you covering. Yes, that is
how you took this from appropriately or whatever on.
Pretty based. It's in America. It's literally a.
That's not a thank you to you. That's like a thank you, like thank you,
in
whatever way. So
thank you.
But they came in and they watched.
They watched and they came in and they watched it. That's not it. No, that was it. I still have to pee, but less. Do I have to have less pee now? Am I doing it? Yeah, I'm shaking it away, baby. So the next one is like, oh no, see, there's no long. This response to the Twitch. That was 1 month ago. Okay. 1 month ago. 1 month ago. Shorts live. Let's go live. So if that was 1 month ago, yeah, 1 month ago. Oh, I'm telling you, it's like one of these. It's like this one, okay? But it's not. Is it? I don't know. I paged through those ones quickly. It wasn't them. Sue. It's one of these. Hold on. Right? It's got to be.
You go about. I'm not a fucking Zionist.
Oh no, I'm not a Zionist. That's Comrade Casey. That's it's not.
In the fucking world around us. Maybe you should not do what you're doing.
Oh, me? I should do what I'm doing. I should do what I'm doing all the fucking time, dude. Okay, gay. War room. Got my lipstick on even. That was fun. Conrad Casey. I'm trying to find the fucking. I can't see the episode's name in that footage I had. So.
Have you ever seen anybody in the last 8 days? Anyways.
Far from their. I can't let me say anything about him because we got fucking triggering crowds out there. Better watch out. We got trigger crowds out there. We got trigger crowds out there.
Give it to me.
Watch out, buddy. Watch out, Spid. Watch out. We got trigger crowds out there. You're gonna fall down on your stack of boxes there, Spiddy. Watch out. So let's see if we can really fucking Todd Ed. Let's see if we can really get in there and fucking, see me eat ham on Eid. You see eat ham. See eating. You get it? You get the joke? Obdurate. It's this one, you fucking moron.
Scary.
Yeah.
Scary. Ooh, people that say we.
Those people. I don't see it though.
And they're saying some of the most like Nazi shit I've ever done.
That's not at all in context.
So I gotta pee. I'll be back in a second. Okay. Enjoy this slander. Enjoy this Hassan nonsense.
Why I address the Islamophobia
from the half terrorist or whatever. Yeah, the Islam thing is not true. Somebody had specifically come into my chat. It's on other things. You can check out other videos, and I've addressed this. And it's this spider guy who specifically was going into me and Sean's chat and kind of poisoning the well on both sides. So, whatever. But yeah, I have theophobic written in my X profile, and he had read that and told Sean that I was Islamophobic specifically. But Theo is all religions. It's more like a joke. I don't really, I'm not the biggest religion lover, but I respect them all equally. But yeah, go on. Assume more, please.
This happened. What is going on with like fucking progressive content creators? Like, what the hell is happening?
You tell me.
Why are they like this?
Why did you need to put me in at the beginning of your show? Why was I that important? To your point.
Just another example why grifting to the left doesn't work.
I'm not grifting. I don't have a single fucking viewer. I don't have a single fucking dollar because of that interaction. I have a lot of harassment, specifically from you and Sean's crowd, about calling me a fucking racist incorrectly. And I shouldn't even have to defend myself with any type of like, I have a friend though statements after that. You should just, not be like this. So again, yeah, what is wrong with the left? Good question.
Shitting while
It's
listening
giving
to his voice seems
conservatism is punk.
shitting while listening to his voice seems appropriate.
Yesterday, did you cover how the right wants to only allow some social media outlets to cover White House press conferences? Want to check the VOD if you did? I think briefly I talked about it.
I'll wait until he takes my face off of the screen for us to be done with
But
this.
I don't get it. You can't look like... If you look like this, I suspect you're progressive, okay? I suspect you're like woke as a pejorative, okay? Am I crazy?
You're so far not offending me, so good job. Because I'm not what you think. I'm not like a neo-Nazi psycho, like more so your people are. So, you know, it is what it is. What do I mean by your people? I mean like the psychotic fucking commie socialist types these days. So do go on as to how I, a traditional, you know, left-wingy Midwesterner who said something facetiously, am the problem with this country. You know, oh yeah, freedom of speech to make a joke. You ever watched Kill Tony? Can anybody fucking make a joke? Left or right? Is there such thing as humor? Nope, it's been eliminated by sensitivities of people with edgy identity politics that have gone way over hill. So you keep going, keep going.
Like, am I too old? Has the world passed me by?
I'm older than
like
you
if I see someone
by like 7 years,
like
dude.
this,
So
I'm like, okay,
You
that's
know,
a progressive
over-religious
person.
folk.
Okay, that's such a progressive person. They're gonna stress me out about something that they think I'm lacking in terms of like not being woke enough on an issue.
I know how to watch a full clip in context before I talk about it. I know how to watch a whole thing. I'll spend a whole hour watching something that a minute clip is from, because sometimes you need the context. And just before this, I was doing those studies. So, yeah, thanks. Anyways, continue.
Like, this is a new type of person that we have unlocked again at the Hassan Abi broadcast. Like, how do we unlock a new person, a new type?
When you're delusionally thought-bubbling new
Looks
creatures.
are deceiving. No, I agree.
So yeah,
No,
I didn't.
This is just thinking hippies all look woke. This is a
I didn't
very
look at your chat.
specific look, okay? This is a very specific, like, I have a non-binary roommate that doesn't clean the goddamn dishes.
I am
type of
he,
look,
him.
Okay?
I'm
This
he,
is a-
him, and I like to do woman stuff around the house. Why do you think I dress like a fucking girl? And, you know, that kind of stuff. So thank you, anyways, for the other assumptions. Thank you for those. I'm just clarifying. Thank you.
Very, like, I'm in a polyamorous relationship.
I don't know why you're doing the polycule thing. I don't know why you're attacking polys. A lot of people seem to be really offended at you going after the polys on that one. So you said it on Twitter and you said it on your thing? Like, what? Why is that your angle on this? Can people who look like freaks be people who don't get laid instead of like over perverted sex freaks? Or like which one is it? Like, can I just not have a sexual life be described on your chat in terms of trying to talk about the actual moment that we're looking at? It's whatever. Continue.
It's not like, this isn't just like, oh, this person's a hippie, so I assumed they were woke. Like, this is a unironically very specific type of look.
Yeah, I'm called like, you know,
I
a
mean, if you
90s
can
goth
be an alpha
kid
male,
who
conservative
fucking...
looking leftist, why can't
Yeah,
we have
sure,
a fruity
sure.
looking racist? Well,
I'm not a fruity
the
looking
reason why-
racist, and that's kind of, you know,
The reason why is because,
it's kind
like,
of fucked up.
would you think this guy would call you a slur?
I didn't call you a fucking
Oh,
slur.
no.
I didn't call anybody a fucking slur.
Yo, why do you have to do that?
Even in context, even in that context, I didn't say a fucking slur. I didn't say the N-word. I didn't say any of that shit. Don't say, fucking slur. That's not even what you heard in that at all. So, back up there, buddy. Calm down.
Nah, he looks libertarian. No.
I'm like a self-identified libtard or whatever. It doesn't matter what I am. I'm left of
The
center.
aesthetics of leftism are really appealing to shitty people that are too cowardly to be upfront, have conviction in their beliefs.
That's more so
Oh.
Sean and you when you're pressed on things. Why don't you watch the Hassan video instead of watching my video? Huh? Why don't you watch the infamous Ethan Hassan video instead of watching my video? How about you stick to that instead of me, who has next to nobody ever watching me ever for the entire time I've ever been doing this, and all of a sudden, Sean, I pulled on your little Sean string and you popped out of the woodwork? How did that happen? You want to explain that? And then you know why I got the 7-day. You know why. You're covering it right now. You're why I got the 7-day. Very cute. Hey, appeal for me, buddy. Get me back. Huh? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you guys are right. People do look at me and go, that guy's a fucking bro. That guy's a bro and definitely, oh yeah, we already watched this on stream. That guy's a bro and definitely problematic. You know, they slap me with that shit all the time. So, you know, I guess,
if you're saying you have some kind of sympathy for me on that,
presenting fascists. But like a very specific type of queer presenting fascist, where they're not like there's gay fascists out there, plenty of them, right? This is something different.
So you're assuming I'm some type of new gay fascist thing, instead of like a straight white male who cross-dresses and occasionally does housework. Okay, whatever. Democrat, left of center, you know, liberal, right? That's a slur for you, though. So I don't want to identify that as in front of you. You know, I want to pick a better title that you'd be more okay with, instead of actually telling you the truth about myself like you would do it. So I'm cracking a joke, sorry. But yeah, no, I'm just kind of like, you know, a normal, reasonable, Constitution believing in type of good old American. So I grew up in a real city, you know, real multiculturalism, etc. I can say things that are akin to jokes and not have the people around me like fucking like, you know, melt down completely over little words and stuff. So yeah, little words, because in context I wasn't being racist. So don't sit here and try to further say, oh, a slur. No, not at all. Never. I specifically grew up in a... I don't need my backstory anymore. So you heard that entirety at all? Okay. So how was this individual not then being harassing of me, just a small time nobody, picking me out of the Sean tree for what? And not actually covering the issue, and just trying to say that I'm a fucking fascist, queer. What the fuck was any of that? So that is some type of like hate slander in some form. So I'm glad that the man who sympathizes with terrorists on that platform or whatever, he like literally is a terrorist sympathizer, self-aggrandized propagandist terrorist sympathizer, versus what he's assuming is some kind of weird gay polycule. He assumed so many things about me during that portion that were all straight up just directed towards certain portions of his massive crowd to harass me, to come over to my channel and harass me for. And I have proof of those crowds of harassment from those sources. YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, YouTube and Twitch, for, you know, defending the smaller creators when larger ones like to pick them out of nowhere and like attack them and shit. Because that's what you're gonna do, right, Twitch? Right? You're gonna take my side on any of this, or no? You're just gonna... Because he has no reason to put me up and do any of this. Hassan had no reason to put me up and skewer me when I was talking to Sean about this issue. Hassan had no right, no region to step into my fucking business in that. But why did Hassan step in? Because at the core of why me and Sean were even covering each other was H3. And Hassan couldn't wait to skewer another possible H3 fan, mega fan, as a racist of some kind. So that's actually what happened here, period. It's obvious fucking harassment. It's obvious what the fuck was happening behind any of that. And it's obvious throughout the entire discussion that that was the intent of covering me, watching me, displaying me, what I was, saying I was this kind of, that kind of fan, and these people can't act like that, and everything fucking about me was assumed and shit on and blah and nah during this small portion of me being broadcast to such a large creator's fucking platform. So fuck this man for life. Fuck this man for life. He attacked what do I look like? A white, corn-fed, Midwestern fucking American is what the fuck I look like. You were talking about, what does he look like? He looks like one of those pores from the neighborhood that you are too scared to fucking go into, you purse-clenching pussy. You fucking... Anyways, I mean, kitty cat. Meow. Meow. I have ears on. So, I'm referring to other cats today as cats. Super cats. You're a cat, right? Cats and Joes, Cats be like... Okay, anyway. So, household that was mixed. I'm not going into it. I shouldn't have to overexpose. I shouldn't have to. And if I have, half sisters and shit myself, I shouldn't have to sit here and justify any of that to go behind the why Sean was even talking about me to begin with, as a white person who was saying anything about any other anythings ever. White people aren't allowed to talk under that fucking person's point of view. So it is what it is. This was a mess. It's kind of just a big fuck this entirety for allowing this to have existed. It's a kind of just big a fuck your entirety for having allowed this to have existed. So I've recorded all these events. There is obvious favoritism and harassment and all of that behind any of this. And this will be dealt with. And I will find this and report it if it's any of these. I think it's one of these, actually. I do think it's one of these. And then you guys blipped my video of the event itself and how I was being harassed by many, 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 many names on Twitch. Many names came over and actively harassed me and reported me. And you don't give a fuck about any of them or those accounts. You only hit me for 7 days, not even a 24, not even a 3. You gave me a 7-day. You wiped my fucking library, you fucking bastards, to get rid of the moment itself, so I couldn't find those names, so I couldn't look at that data and fucking report that shit. I have portions of it, of that night, still, but I don't have the entirety of it, so it's unfortunate. But I do have the proof that Spider and that other motherfucker, like I did say in my video, they were actively working between the scenes to harass me. As I first stepped up and got out, that part had played. So I have to, I don't think it's on here, He talks so much, it doesn't really matter. It was like, I forget which one it was. Well. So yeah, he blocked me. He blocked me immediately after having everybody gang up on me and report me. So I couldn't even, talk to him at all. Not that I was, gonna rage or anything about it, but, he did say that if anybody actively from his chat came over to my chat to harass me, which they did, and then he reported me for it. So it's like goading me. Dude, you goaded me into it. I have fucking proof you just goaded me into the harassment and then reported me for it. So anyways, so you told them not to come over and harass me, and they did. And they reported me for it. So very cute. I forget what I was saying by this, because you just used your bully force to come and bully, dude. You're just being a bully, so that's fine. I'm not saying derogatory shit, nasty, terrible things now, and this is also immediately going onto YouTube, so I make sure to have this 7-day, 32-day. You said I'm on probation for the next year, so I kind of don't care about the platform overall. It's a big fuck you for doing this to me. It's inappropriate, it's annoying, and it was a massive overstep of your power. So unfortunately, we find ourselves here. So I'm his biggest clip, and that just needs to stop. Black brilliance, he's just only making it about his race and shit. Is this God's plan? He covers Melon. Melon is from here. blah, blah, blah. What?
Standing there like that.
Does it look like what this man, does it look like God planned this? Is this what it looks like when?
I remember this happening. I didn't like look at any footage. Why is he just standing there like that? Like, if you see this, it's like very clearly just rage bait, you know? He knows the paparazzi is watching. He's standing there like, you guys get the shirt? Are you getting good pictures of the shirt? Can you see this? It's a swastika.
So that's funny to you. And it's funny that it's rage baiting, and it's funny that it's swastika shit. It's just funny that it's a swastika, and it's funny that it's rage baiting, right? It's funny that it's a swastika, isn't it? Ha 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 ha. Funny that it's a swastika, funny that it's rage baiting. The left is eating itself. Yeah, whatever, dude. It's funny that it's rage baiting. Ha 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 ha. Deplorable ass shit like that is why the fuck I don't really care. That's my competition, and you're giving me that fucking level of hate. So I really kind of don't care about the platform at a point.
Does he think that we don't have the clip of him literally banning me?
So it's whatever.
Okay. On his YouTube shorts.
Nice, dude.
He made a YouTube short out of it.
Nice. Where? Which one?
I like to make a move. Let's make a move.
Also, I gave it a like.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Here we go. The paradigm shift. Hi, a new friend achieved. Can I get a one word on that, buddy? And then I'd like to see a user pop up immediately. Why do I always have to fucking go through this shit? Channel, you fucking asshole. Was it this one with the little swizzle on it here? A little swizzle? I think it's the one with the swizzle. Yeah, it's a little swizzle on it. That's cool. We'll check out the Hassan thing later on my own time to see if that video still exists to report it. You said it's on the shorts, and it's a couple down, and then it's on the right. You made a move in private? Yep.
I like to make a move. Let's make a move. This clip is for y'all. At any time you want to get it, just know it's happening.
Yes.
Right now, and I'm not going to stop. I'm currently watching my own stream. I'm going to click the community tab. I'm going to look down at my viewers, and one of my viewers is Sean the Black. So since you banned me from your chat without ever telling me what's going on here and what the fuck is happening.
That's amazing. Here, let's just watch. We're watching this in context.
The paradigm shift asks you to acknowledge him as your.
I like to make a move.
This is very funny. I like to make a move. Okay.
This clip is for y'all. At any time you want to get it, just know it's happening right now, and I'm not going to stop. I'm currently watching my own stream. I'm going to click the community tab. I'm going to look down at my viewers, and one of my viewers is Sean the Black. So since you banned me from your chat without ever telling me what's going on here and what the fuck is happening, I'm going to do the same to you in public. Good fucking riddance to you. You had the chance to really get in on the ground floor of it. I'm glad you got your bread, and I'm always going to hope for your success, but just notice that you ain't got no niggas around you no more, and you've alienated all the niggas that was around you. Was that worth it for that little bit of, for that, was, because the revenue knew he could make revenue off of this?
But no, he's the CEO of Black People, he said. On his Twitter. What do you mean? But wait, no, But he's your CEO. You can't hate him like that, dude. I mean, he's your CEO. I mean, we already looked this up. I mean, it says right here, he's your CEO, though. But he's your CEO, dude.
All right, there you go.
But he's your CEO.
So I was right. Sean needs a Hassan cosign just to get a cheer. I like to make a move. Let's make a move. This clip is for y'all. At any time you want to get it, just know it's happening right now, and I'm not going to stop. I'm currently watching my own stream. I'm going to click the community tab. I'm going to look down at my viewers, and one of my viewers is Sean the Black. So since you banned me from your chat without ever telling me what's going on here and what the fuck is happening, I'm going to do the same to you in public. Good fucking riddance to you. You had the chance to really get in on the ground floor of it. I'm glad you got your bread, and I'm always going to hope for your success, but just notice that you ain't got no niggas around you no more, and you've alienated all the niggas that was around you. Was that worth it for that little bit of, for that, was, because the revenue knew he could make revenue off of this?
That was a pretty good suck-in. Sorry, I got to...
All right, there you go. So I was right. Sean needs a Hassan cosign just to get a cheer. Sean needs a Hassan cosign just to get a cheer. I was right. Sean needs a Hassan cosign just to get a cheer. I like to make a move. Let's make a move. This clip is for y'all. At any time you want to get it, just know it's happening right now, and I'm not going to stop. I'm currently watching my own stream. I'm going to click the community tab. I'm going to look down at my viewers, and one of my viewers... You banned
He'll
me
get
from
it.
your chat without ever telling me what's going on here and what the fuck is happening.
Very nice. Post your L's, buddy. Go ahead. Should keep doing this. This is fun, dude.
Sean's co-signs me.
Post your L's. Post your L's.
Or whatever.
Post your L's. Post your
So, no,
L's.
he's
Post
like-
your
he's
L's.
like-
Post
he's
your
like
L's. Post your L's.
Like a fan of Hassan.
Oh, we just went over it.
So like he's like,
We just went
Hassan
over it.
orders are
Post
so
your L's,
cringe
bro.
or whatever.
Post your
When he's like,
L's.
what's the dog on me? But like, when it comes to benefit him, like, oh, can you Hassan click on my link? Or when he wants to restream Hassan's content while he's playing games, he does that.
Fuck up the bag. If you can get it one way, you get it here. Arun does it perfectly. Me and Arun done talked about this in person, in private, in public. Yes.
He does, rolling his eyes.
To get more eyes.
I have a clip of him saying, I've seen the money. I've seen where the money comes from. Like,
And I was
okay.
like, that's how you do it.
Okay.
That's how you do it. Use that to get some.
SpitDragon, what are you sniffing out over
On the
here?
other hand,
Huh?
or on like your 53rd day watching Ethan Klein H3 streams.
We'll get back to this in a second.
That was such a banger, dude. You're sitting here watching around your H3 streams.
Let's go to his like. Most
Damn, dude, you just fucking called him out. That is brutal. Dude, Paradigm, you are fucking gross, dude. That is nice. Good jab. Shit. All right, you are fucking gross. Dude.
Not this one. This is
Critical thinking, bro.
Go reactions and memes.
Fucking beautiful. You just, oh, okay. So I'm paging through you. You're like,
Like,
you're
he
paging
talks
through
about
this
Ethan as well.
motherfucker. Okay.
He watches Bad Banana videos on Ethan.
Oh, he's criticizing. Oh, he's criticizing. There's
So what are we talking about?
so many people out there who have every reason to criticize Ban and Panada. Is he also criticizing
Or here.
Shoe on Head? Because she's fun. You know, I was gonna say that bitch is fun, but she's not even that much of a bitch. I respect her. I don't want to say, you know. I think he's playing games.
Watching another Bad Banana video.
Are you hard stalking, bro?
Go
You're not getting the
reactions
reason
and
behind
memes.
why he's watching them. I mean,
Here we go. Just gonna.
we know the reason behind why you're watching
Or here.
Hassan is or why you're watching H3 is kind of the point, rather.
H3 leftovers. H3.
Yeah, yeah.
Leftovers.
why not?
H3.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
Right?
You know,
Talking about Ethan.
When our
This was
sources of
after
harassment
he
come
did this
from
stream, by the
those
way.
locations, we have to check them out. You know,
Consistently.
why is that?
He talked about Ethan more than I do.
Middle Eastern argument becoming
You click that
the
channel?
American argument? You know,
You click that channel?
you click that
You
channel.
brought up black people how many times in these streams?
Oh, like
Also, this is what I just like
every
genuinely
2
I'm like
seconds.
crazy, all the time,
Yeah.
all the time. My streams, black issues are like the top topic of my stream.
Then why were you covering me, dude? Then why were
Because
you
you're racist
covering
towards
me?
black people, yes. Because I don't like him specifically, I must be racist towards black people.
Were you covering me because you wanted to? Why were you covering me then? So why were you covering me then? Like, what was your point in covering me? Did you want to like help me with the disparity? Fucking the education, the youth, the wealth disparity, the fucking problems we have in like rural areas with fucking like kids and up getting fucking proper educations, and how America overall doesn't really care about certain neighborhoods because they might be a different racial skin tone more so than the other, and maybe I grew up in more of an actual fucking city than even you have, and maybe I understand things like inner city education more than somebody like, I don't know, from the middle of like North South Carolina, some, you know, boonies, nowhere place comparatively, doesn't understand those things. And, you know, if you look up the statistics of like people who are in very highly popularized, very, very, those people area, you know, they're usually more leftist and they're usually more like smart and shit, especially people from the north compared to the south. It's kind of a stat in America, like, and the coasts. Anything is smarter from like the, you know, Bible Belt specifically, and like, you know, the, I don't know, maybe a state you might be from, you know, that kind of thing. So statistically, maybe I might have a certain level of education. Anyways. It's been nice watching you. I see you're still doing the same thing. I'm glad that even your own Twitch streamers are holding you accountable for the things that you have said and for the ways that you have acted around something as simple as money. It's not so much about money in this world, okay? The hustle, all that other shit is respectable, but it's about the loyalty behind how you're making that money that matters the most in here, because when people are watching you, they can see what's happening in here. Not up here, in here, buddy. So maybe you should go play some Grand Theft Auto or something and learn about, like, I don't know, the camaraderie of being in that type of a situation where you have to lean on each other for certain values, where you need to learn that camaraderie. I was a fucking marijuana dealer for like 20 years of my life or some shit. I've had to get along with a lot of different variants of people and a lot of different forms of like chest bumping and or just simple conversation where you're stoned and you're yakking about shit. And never in a fucking million years did I get into the singular misunderstanding that your lapse in thought had occurred upon and held me accountable for. You don't understand even the conversation that was attempting to be had that I was having with myself to this wall as I watched you berate against H3 in some typical anti-Semitic fashion on behalf of H. Hassan. H. What is it? H. Ha. SS. Anyways, right. So that's the funny part. Those are all the funny part to any of the interaction that I had with this individual. So I'm glad that I had time to come back now and fucking, you know, talk a little bit about that and get my little report on that clip in. Now, we know Twitch is kind of quick moving, right? That's kind of why I'm stalling to see if we can get that little clippery do off the fucking screen as quick as we can here. What do we got here? We got a little clippery do. A little clip? No, it's still there. I still see that the clip is there. You know, saw that clip right there? You want to get rid of the clip? I have up this video myself, the entirety of the video, if you actually wanted to see it in context. It's that this is clipped out of context and then he blocked me, and I will not have that game being played towards what I was trying to talk about, which is something that would even help people of his own to get better education in these rural areas if we had those discussions at any kind of honest level. So instead of him attempting to world star me for yet another white ignorance moment, it seems like there's a little bit of a different type of moment going there, which is an ignorant hate the fuck out of white people thing, just thoughtlessly, without listening to what I was saying. He was hating on me for my skin color, talking about any variance of what might have been involved in the conversation towards his. And it was all about him and his identity politics and what he felt for that, and not any of what the conversation was or what we were actually talking about. And this is the problem with what has taken over modern politics and why a lot of people on the actual left don't trust a lot of the newer voices or what we might see as more ultra or extreme leftist latte sipping types of movements. So yeah, so this needs to come down. 400 views, it's getting there, baby. It's getting there. I'm almost 4 views. I'm almost 400 views, dude. So I said it the other day on Twitter. I said, I'm your biggest clip, and I'm glad I could be there for you. But, you know, to be fair, you blocked me, and you made it so I couldn't talk about things, and that's just kind of unfair, you know? So, where's your biggest clip? You won't talk about actual black issues. You didn't talk about the Antioch high school shooting. You didn't talk about this.
Austin's twin brother.
At all. You didn't talk about this shit. You're not talking about actual, like, black issues that would matter at these critical moments. You scapegoat those opportunities to talk about some shit that Hassan is trying to push. Whatever angle that might be. And even when Hassan recently pushed defense of the black knife murderer, not the murder-y white kid, you did not stand up and additionally say, oh yeah, that. But again, I'm saying black and white now, so I guess, you know, as a white man, I'm at fault and I'm at risk because I'm not allowed to talk about certain things because of my skin color, whereas he can say literally the most derogatory, terrible shit I've ever heard in the most, like blatantly fucking racist towards white people way without saying directly fuck whitey. There is so much in the clips that I have that lead to he is basically just saying fuck whitey. I mean, he's basically just saying fuck whitey. Okay, right here at the end of this, we're gonna watch this for the 15th fucking time.
Someone needs to kill Destiny? Someone needs to kill Destiny. What do you mean?
In the meantime, Sean LeBlack says somebody needs to to murder fucking Destiny. Why would somebody say that? For saying the N-word. So he said the N-word, so now Sean is calling for the death of Destiny. As much
like we would have
as he's calling
socialism
for the death
now at this point. We would have socialism at this point.
So Hassan does the thing, he is also doing it where it's you would have blank at this moment if you did action B to person C. So he has the exact Hassan playbook. I love what Paradigm Shift fucking said there.
If someone just went out of their way.
Amazing. Thank you. Yep.
It would be so easy. This is what happens when you don't. If someone just went out of the.
To the guy who's in bed with the other guy who said the death threat towards an American fucking senator. I don't know how these are standing. I don't know how these moments are standing. How this person didn't get permanently banned for this, and I got 7 fucking days for something they didn't even give me a moment for is mind-blowing, but falls right in line with the corruption that we're seeing with Ethan and his argument with Hassan and Twitch right at the top. This is the smaller fucking small creator variant of that, where this guy even had such power that he pushed me up to Hassan standards. But I'm not going to get clout or coverage or defense on this end of things. I'm just down here alone. And I'm not doing it, Ethan, for defense or any of that other shit. Though I do have this beautiful, amazing long scarf that makes me fucking shit dick every time I see it. I fucking love this thing. So thank you, Teddy Fresh, for the coolest fucking scarf. Where did I put it? The coolest fucking scarf I've ever had. Thank you. I think I put it in the closet. I don't want to get up and get it right now. Okay. So fuck you. That guy, I think. No, that guy? No. Fuck you, Ethan? No. Fuck you, Wall, for doubting me, okay? I was talking about Ethan, so I guess it is a fuck you, Ethan. But Ethan, for not defending? I don't know. Don't you know, bounce me up. But I know he doesn't do that. He doesn't take small creators and push them up. So it's more of a thank you, not a fuck you. In negative moments, at least. He tries to find, like, positive shit, because you can't really expose, like, nobody's like that and stuff. But anyways, I ramble too much, too. Nobody watches me. So, yeah, anyways.
The way and
whoa.
Kill every single slave owner after slavery. That's what you get. You don't murder every single slave owner, every single Ku Klux Klan member, and they have children, and those children have accidents that should have been aborted. You get Destiny.
Did Destiny have slaves?
That is amazing, though. vitriolic fucking like call for death that we just heard of like generations of white folk, even if they're like evil quote unquote white folk, you're still calling for generations of them to die, even if the generations of their kids might not be racist per se. You're just saying that they should have died and have been murdered. Well, like what are you fucking calling for in that moment? And you're still on the platform?
Like, I don't even understand. Yeah, what is this? Like, this is nuts.
It gets worse.
That's what's pissing me off.
So now, that's what's pissing me off. Okay, so this entire thing is just him ranting about how he is entirely anti-white people getting money for talking about black issues to an extreme degree. I've watched this several times on my channel. I will always watch this several times on my channel.
All you need to be is a mediocre white kid who says liberal TikTok things, get a large following because you're a white kid saying things that black people have been saying for decades, and then you get benefited for that following. That's what they did. And I'm telling you, when you see the amount of money these fuckers got paid for doing that, you would not view them so positive.
So now he's talking about just knowing where sources of money are coming from to influence these channels. It's very interesting that Paradigm had also brought up how Sean had sold out in a form, and how now we can kind of see a little bit more of like what happened behind the scenes. Who do you really know? And what was the deals made? What is the influences being told to be megaphoned through you? And does Paradigm know something more definite than even what I might know when I called you Hassan's old talking points kind of guy? That's why it's old, by the way. Because that's why I was it's because I was accusing him of using Hassan's old talking points while debating H3 content. So he was mad about that and cried to fucking daddy, and now I'm fucking I'm in a poop hole. But so I was covering his thing, and he thought it was funny that I was saying old, but in my head, I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and it fucked me up in terms of like every time I see a confrontation online, it's like my shadow demon has to fucking step out and fucking fight this other guy's shadow demon, and it just gets into this fucking big this big brawl, you know what I mean? So my attack is old because I'm fucking old. And it works off of the nostalgia and the fact that I built this fucking internet. I know every goddamn archetype of fucking weird troll and piece of shit out there. To think I don't understand paid, to think I can't smell the shit underneath the shit because of what my stepdad taught me about not accepting the snake oil salesman, not losing your money, not getting fucking, I think I can say this, shysted? Yeah. So I know how to not lose my shit. My stepdad taught me a lot of those kinds of values. It seems those values are lost now. And we just kind of fucking la-di-da, and fucking work for the, the terrorist sympathizer, half terrorist Turkmenistan government bully. I don't know what the fuck to keep rambling. Now you work for that, though. We can kind of see what he's talking about by the money. And where the money, and what the money, and who the money, and why the money, and what, the loyalty that you don't have, and why we heard the statement of maybe, I don't want to say what he said, but maybe your own folks might be in the disownment of you pool. I don't want to say what he said because it's not my place to say it that forwardly. But I mean, if you're in that pool because of your own actions, I think that's funny. And then there's a bunch of shit that I just don't know about. Why you are in the pool that you are in. So it's very interesting. See, I kind of just wanted to dabble and poop over that and fuck around and.
I know the money. I know the money. I know the numbers. I know the amount of money they got paid.
He's really mad about it too.
I saw it.
And
they were willing to sell out their soul for that amount of money.
And so now he's being accused of being the sellout.
I hate them all. I hate them. They suck. I hate them.
Which is interesting.
Maybe it's because I grow up in this space. Maybe it's because
But he's talking about
I work in
mediocre white kids,
Gen
as
Z
he describes them.
Political space.
So
maybe it's because I work there and I do that, and I see these people, and I know that they are opportunistic losers who are just attached to numbers and opportunities and
Who are you
growth.
talking about
And I
that?
know how much money
Who are you
they
talking
sold
about
their
like
soul
that?
out for. Maybe it's because I know these things that I just cannot stand these people.
So it's like he said about you talking about things in private, and then you rolled your eyes about it. Look how you're talking about it in public right now, and I clipped you, and it's all mine now, and it's mine, all mine. A person that you harassed, and now I'm looking at you from the outside, seeing that from the inside, you have other problems inside about, I don't know, actual drama, conspiratorial shit, where you are creating your own blend of maybe misinformation or some type of, paraphernalia of your own design, some type of, what's that other one? Propaganda. I'm too used to being a smoker, dude. Anyways, the eye of envy is upon us all, my friend.
I cannot stand these people. I don't want them to receive any positive graces. I don't want them to be a voice for the left. I don't want them to be benefited at all. Ever. I don't.
Right.
I don't. I would rather see me and my friends
I've heard
be
this so
supported
many
for having
times.
good political
I'm
take
past it.
and marginalized voices be uplifted than these mediocre white kids on TikTok.
Right.
That's my take. And I just,
Mediocre white kids. I'm just gonna leave that on the screen. I love it when he says it because it's such a definite fucking racist statement. It's amazing how nothing, just nothing at all towards that source. And it kind of says what was the money? What is the money? Why is there this source of power in terms of not being held accountable for one's words or actions? And then the people against you, even unknowingly, say a single fucking thing and they are out for 7 days. I had a clean account that entire time, and you were the first thing I bumped into, and they gave me a full fucking 7 days. I don't have a troublesome past on Twitch. So it's kind of some bullshit. So this is what it's like when worlds collide, buddy. Mediocre white kids, no shit.
I do not want to see these people be successful.
So go ahead and
Monetize
check out
his growth.
mine.
And I think
It's
that's-
called
I think that's-
Obdurate.
I just came up with
Hassan Abi Racist. Sean DeBlack. Supposed to be duh, I think. Or maybe it's the on here. I don't even know. Truth Hassan Abi Piker. Blah, 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 blah. It's a bunch of shit. Oh, I guess it is that. Is it? I don't believe that. Let's go Sean the Black. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Could have fooled me. Okay. Anyways, that's about it though. I'm kind of out of here. I just wanted to penguin off a little, and I think we're good. So there you go. That's the entirety of my show. So I'm gonna leave you with a nice jamming fucking music video that I'm gonna have to pop out of here, and we're gonna fucking pop out of here. I want to eat something. I want to play some games, and I don't think I care anymore. You see what it is, baby. Let's go. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Okay. I'm back. So go ahead and follow me on YouTube. The one thing that's automatically watching and following me on Twitch or whatever, fuck you. Thank you for tuning in. Is that the arachnid? Is that the British arachnid, or some kind of European strange German folk who is occasionally masturbating to thoughts of me roasting over a spit? Love my name. Anyways, have a good one out there, folks. I'll be around. Go fuck yourself. I hate you. I hate you people. So learn how to judge thyself before thy judge others. That's it. I'm going to watch these 8,000 Nux videos that I didn't even touch upon. I don't want to sit here for another 5 hours, and I know if I peel into even one of those, it's going to be so juicy. So I'm going to watch those on my own time. No offense, Nux. You were kind of I don't know, last 2 weeks ago or some shit for me. You'll come back in, and I love what you're doing, and thank you very much. Continue. Fight the good fight, folks. Mwah. Bye. See ya. I'm out. That was fun, right? Yes, that was fun. Bye. We're going. Bye. Bye. Goodbye.
What is it really that's going on here? You got the system for total control. Now is there anybody out there? Now watch yourself, well, yeah, cause we can't go. What is it really that is in your head? One little life that you had just died. I'm gonna be the one that's taking over. Now this is what it's like when worlds collide. You ready to go? Cause I'm ready to go. What you gonna do, baby, baby? You going with me? Cause I'm going with you. That's the end of all time. What is it really that motivates you? The need to fly or this fear to stay?